spark call. SaidFaction, when I know what we're all about. Matty rides a hot dog and Stevie's got his pickle out. Cars gone missing, that shit's a mystery. Stevie ain't talking, it's a fucking tragedy. SaidFaction, where the smoothest action won. The chat's gone crazy, but we're still having stupid fun. The stream's about to start now. You know what to do. Get your ass in here. It's not the same without every fucking one of you.
I forget how hard that goes.
Right?
Oh, salutations, everybody.
Tidings and salutations.
Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Marco, Neil, Paul, Kresk, Todd. If I want to highlight, there's Todd. Drizzy, member for 24 months. This is the longest I've committed to anything. Damn, Drizzy. Let's see. You get a dirty. Oh no, it's playing through my earpiece.
Did you hear it through your... Oh, we got some trouble brewing.
Uh-oh.
Dude, you guys have no idea the toxic environment I just created backstage at John's. The last 45 minutes, we've been talking about electric vehicles, chicks going to space, and as soon as the live stream's over, Kyle it lost. Oh, it was funny.
Chris.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know how to add Ryan Stevie if you'd rather keep it at 4.
What?
If you'd rather keep it at 4 and add Ryan because he wants to auction that.
Kathleen. Shout out Carl. Hold on, I can't concentrate. There's too much going on.
Sorry.
Stevie's overstimulated.
Turn down the radio while parking, guys.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Stevie, what's this I hear about some seismic activity at a volcano near you?
Dude, you show up and just start fucking me up from the get-go? Jesus Christ.
I heard there was some rumblings.
Fucking Jesus.
All right.
You heard wrong, asshole.
Oh,
What up, Troy? Brian F. in the house. Brian, part of the reason why I'm so discombobulated is I just put the spoon to work about 2 minutes ago. So
is that a heroin spoon?
No, it's not a heroin spoon.
What was that?
You booting black tar heroin, Bobby? Bobby, you done booting black tar heroin?
That's a pretty good King of the Hill right there.
Oh, that's my edgy American.
Oh,
Is that heroin? No, it's one of Mitten State EDC's dab tools, and it's that jute micarta from leftover.
I like
from
the handle, but that is certainly a heroin spoon.
No,
It's definitely not big enough for cereal.
You can't get one Fruit Loop in that thing.
Mm-mm.
You can go
We're gonna
through
need a
it.
bigger
Go
spoon.
through it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a fork. Oh, shit.
you wouldn't forget it. What up, Crispy?
Yo, Crispy, what's up?
Belated birthday boy.
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
Kathleen, hello.
What up?
All right.
Shout out
So
to
Ryan
Marty.
Ellis wants to come on and auction off his do a little something for James, right?
Yeah, I think everybody in here has probably already heard. I'm assuming has probably already heard the James story, but we've already raised a decent amount of money, and I really appreciate it. I was going to let it run until my live stream next week. I'm sure it'll slow. Most of the people who have given already have, but just to remind y'all, and the description of Javon's video tonight is James Wife's Cash App. If you can't use Cash App, you can PayPal me and I'll forward it to her Cash App. I'll send you a picture, all that good stuff to prove it. But yeah, we're just trying to raise some funds for his travel expenses to go see this neurologist in Atlanta. And Ryan has decided, because he's buying a Slippy, he's already got one reserved with Michael Martin at Blade Show. So he's going to auction his current one off tonight to raise money for James. And I know it gets a little crowded. I'd be glad to drop off if you want to add Ryan, so y'all can handle that, and I'll be in the chat. How's that sound?
I think it'd be fine because you guys don't talk over other people.
Oh, I do too.
I do a lot, but I don't know. Stevie's running it tonight, so.
Look, that's the only thing. 5 is a crowd, but I think I think we can figure it out.
I was gonna say I can bounce down so these two guys can talk about the cause, and do the auction, and then I can hop on right after.
No, man, that's not necessary. I can drop, or I can just sit here and be quiet and let y'all do the auction, whatever. I just
somebody make a decision.
I'm going to drop and let you add Ryan. I just want to briefly go over what this is about, and we've already covered it ad nauseum. So,
and so, well, Ryan, I can send you the link.
Oh, dang, Joe. Okay.
As far as donating items to auction, guys, I really appreciate that. I just don't know how to coordinate any more than what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, did you talk about? I haven't had a chance to make the Instagram post yet that we talked about, but did you bring that up too?
What? Well,
for the thug.
No, I haven't talked about it. I was going to wait until you made it, but I was going to have Stevie make an Instagram post with pretty much with the same details we've already talked about, and have the link. Well, not necessarily the link, but the Cash App address on there. Was there something else I'm forgetting?
No. So Shane's going to auction off a thug also.
But
$20
the thug is a raffle.
Yes, raffle. Sorry.
Yeah. If you donate $20 to the Cash App address that's in the description of Javon's video, Stevie has it too. If you donate $20 to that, take a screenshot of it. You can screenshot on Cash App, but you can't PayPal. But if you use PayPal, you have to go through me. There's a record.
You can't screenshot off of PayPal, but you do get a confirmation email.
Right.
Yeah. And you can screenshot the confirmation email.
Right. So, we're not going to be super picky about it. If you donate, every $20 you donate gets you entered into a drawing for the thug. Now, this ABW slip joint is not a drawing. It's a straight up auction. So high bid wins it. If you bid and don't win, you get to keep your money.
Right.
So that's just a straight up auction. Separate, but it's going to the same cause.
But I just wanted to say I think it is rather fitting that we on SaidFaction try to do something like this. This is in all seriousness,
if you want to play the clip,
well, that's the thing. I'd have to go back. I'm sure someone has it.
Yeah.
But for those of you that might not know what we're talking about, y'all remember Spun Him on His Little Hip?
Yeah.
Shane's awesome story about his homie James that he spun like a top. He ran into him, and James ain't doing so well. So we're gonna try to raise some money for him.
Yeah.
He's provided many a belly aches, unbeknownst to him. You didn't tell him about that, did you?
No. And I'm actually not gonna share the Instagram post to Facebook, because just to be honest, at this point, I'm afraid somebody will comment and say, I don't know. I just I don't want him to know that we had that big a laugh at his expense. I wouldn't have minded other than the medical issues now.
Right.
So, yeah, but there'll be an Instagram post. Stevie will make it. I'll share it. Matty, I'm sure everybody will share it.
Yeah.
So you'll have the address to go donate to that. And here's another thing, guys. I said this in Javon's. If you're strapped for cash, don't sweat it, man.
Yeah.
Don't donate if you can't afford it. He's never had anything like this done for him before. We're not trying to raise thousands and thousands of dollars. We're just trying to help the guy get back and forth to Atlanta. And I want to shout out again Ryan Ellis. He already donated a very charitable amount of money to James's Cash App. And now he and I are going to organize having James go by a local tire store here and get tires put on his truck so they can safely get there and back. So hats off to Ryan Ellis, man. That dude, I wish I was able to help as much as he has. But like I said, man, if you want to send the dude $2, if you ain't got $2 and you believe that way, you want to pray for him, that's much appreciated too. Whatever you can do. But I'm going to jump off here, and to all you guys who have already donated, in case I didn't shout you out or you didn't hear it, you know who you are. It's very much appreciated. I know some of you people are like me and live on a fixed income, and you donated anyway. Man, that means the world to me. And so I'm going to go.
Wait,
okay. I just sent Ryan the link too, by the way.
I have a question for you, Shane.
Huh?
I have a question for you.
Sure.
Have you been chatting with this guy for a long time? Or
No.
did you just happen to run into him out of nowhere?
I just stopped to eat lunch at McDonald's, and I didn't even know that he had been working there. And he came in while I was eating lunch. And when I got the picture with him, I just got the picture for myself. And when he left, well, I'm sorry, after the picture, he told me I knew something was wrong because he couldn't talk very well. And he was like twitching, shaking. So when he left, I went up and asked this lady if she was the manager there. She said she was, and she explained to me what was going on. And I didn't have James's number or anything, so I asked her to text James and give him my phone number so I could get this information. So that's how all of it happened.
I had a feeling. This all said to me that all of this was meant to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
What are the chances of all of this coming together
Because I haven't seen James in 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, it all worked out beautifully.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're doing it.
Hey,
Shane.
Sharif, you took your glasses off, man.
I need to be able to see.
And that is correct. He is that very midget. I don't think it's offensive to call somebody a midget, but whatever. But in case you guys didn't see the Instagram post, there's me and James right there. But it's awesome that he can still put a smile on his face. But I say he's in rough shape, so he's going to need a neurologist and some rehab. He can't drive anymore, but luckily he's got a wife that stands behind him. So anyway, I'm going to jump off here and let y'all do y'all's thing, and I'm going to be in the chat and enjoy my SaidFaction like I always do.
Oh, all right.
Thanks, guys, and I love y'all.
Much love, Shane.
Love you, Shane.
Well, making his late night with SaidFaction debut, welcome Ryan Ellis. What's going
Thank you
on?
guys for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big fan of you guys. Y'all crack me up.
My room seems so bright now. I just had the glasses on because they all did in Javon's live.
I
And
didn't
Shane
get the
came
memo.
here with his on, so I threw mine on.
I did not get-
So yeah.
But
But anyway, so I'm not real sure. This is kind of just thrown together. So
He's sleeping.
yeah,
we're going to
Paul,
auction off is the ABW Slippy.
I'll give you $2 for it. Sold to Madison.
Aha. So you guys are the professionals here. What is the best way to go about doing this? We just do it over here in the chat, or
Did you just call
Well,
us professionals? Do you know where you are?
Kyle fucking beat me to it.
Okay, there we go.
So yeah, look, you guys out there, Ryan is going to auction off his ABW Slippy. This is actually the Slippy that Shane had gotten, and I bought this one off of him, and he donated that money to the North Carolina Hurricanes earlier. Donated it back to Michael Martin to donate to his congregation. But so Ryan is he's going to auction this one off, and he's going to donate the money to help old James. So look, you guys, if you're not aware, the ABW slip joint is absolutely fantastic. Obviously made in the United States by American Blade Works, Michael Martin. Shout out Michael Martin.
Michael Martin.
Michael. And look, these drop and are gone within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So these are not easy to come by.
I had to get mine on secondary, and I don't like doing that. Like, but
you got to if you want one, you gotta Larry. You gotta be patient, or you gotta show up at Blade Show. I can even tell you, last year at Blade Show, I was like, I'll pick one up. I was with Shane. This is actually the one that Michael had handed to Shane. And I was like, I'll be back for one. They lasted at Blade Show all of a couple hours. So I don't know how many he'll have with him this year, but these are a hot commodity.
They are.
So now's your chance to get in on one and know that it's
for a good cause.
Going to a good cause. So the opening bid was already $150.
$150.
You know what, Kyle? I don't know if we're gonna play by bidding rules, but I got $175.
Ooh, suck it, Kyle.
160.
Let's make it official. 175.
I put it for you.
Oh,
yeah. These things were in such demand in Atlanta last year. Literally, European vendors were coming up and like literally walking away with like a case of them, at a time.
I definitely want one, but I can't swing 180. We got 180, but I can't swing.
I mean, for the price of these things, they're unbelievable.
And if you do, slap it in the Eclipse slip like Shady did.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to buy another one because I've got a clip slip right there coming.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I saw a post. EDC is 3 years now.
That's cool.
Yeah, EDC Roundtable that snuck up on us. 3-year anniversary was this week.
Nice.
Mac packs.
So did you say there was a 180?
No.
I thought you said there were.
Oh,
if
yeah.
I had 180, I would.
So hey, it doesn't have to happen. We don't have to shut it down right now. We can keep it rolling. If you want to hang out, Ryan, you're more than welcome to hang out. You don't have to just bounce. So it's up to you. And
you do have to tell us your deepest, darkest fears so that we could just constantly send you memes about it.
I'm an electrician, so I mean, there's not many fears left in me, buddy.
Ooh.
So we've done some stupid stuff.
It's all making sense. You're a Sparky.
I'm a Sparky.
Gotcha.
For sure.
Gotcha.
Stevie, when I picked up Eli today, somebody had their art project sitting next to his bag, so I took a picture just for you.
Oh, that is.
Pickle stew sounds horrible.
It does. That actually sounds terrible.
Even to somebody who likes pickles, pickle stew sounds horrible.
But from the pictures, it looks like what
What
they
is pickles
did.
do besides pickles?
They made ramen, chopped up pickles, put it into the ramen, and then cooked it. Which, as much as I love ramen and pickles, I don't know that the two of them belong together.
Nope. Nope.
That don't even sound like prison food.
Food is better than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, did y'all
Cole,
see that?
That's
speaking
why you
of
don't come
devil,
on, Paul. Good night, sweet dream.
Good night, Paul.
Cole, old Longbone got his anode by Mr. 1931 Leatherworks that just showed up.
Heck yeah.
Jim, how you doing, Jim?
What
Look,
up?
Yako wants to maybe add a Hank and Wax or do a separate.
Oh.
I hear you, Yako.
Heck yeah.
And this auction's still open. If anybody's just come in.
We're on 175 on this ABW, and it's dang, Fred's got 250 on it.
Man, Fed's been on it lately, man. Fed come in and showed out on Shane's live the other day, man. Good job, Fed.
What's cool about Fed? I called him Fred. Sorry, Fed. He loves doing these auctions to help raise money for people.
Yes, he does.
He's got a very kind heart and a pretty freaking awesome
job,
avatar.
Yeah, his logo's pretty cool.
28 months though.
28 months. I owe Fed word of fart. This one says laundry.
180. Fed, I hope you're doing awesome, and that is really cool of you. But we got 250, folks.
That's awesome.
Volcano poster.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey, you already got yours?
Oh yeah.
How?
I paid for 3-day shipping and they literally turned it around in 1 day.
Nick Ranger, Javon.
How is it? How you like it?
Oh, I this is my third one. I love it.
Okay.
5 door.
What up, 5 door? But dude, it's
5 door. Oh, sorry.
Oh, dang. Ed, you don't have to do that, but no one bid. But you don't have to do that. Just kidding. Kidding. Ed, that's awesome.
What was I going to say? Oh, I made a transaction with 5 door today. Finalized a transaction with 5 door.
5 door's the man, dude.
Javon in the house?
Javon.
Did you buy from 5 door or sell to 5 door?
I purchased from 5 door.
Ooh, okay.
So no secret. I'm going to be bringing that big Dixon energy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I snagged the Dixon from the McNeese Knives Dixon from 5 door.
Heck yeah.
So, yeah, right place, right time. I had been talking to him about it. I want it. I want it bad. I freaking love the looks of it. And, yeah, it ended up kind of being a catch and release for him. It's also one of those knives that, so it just wasn't for him, and I'll let him talk about it. He doesn't have like negative things to say about it, but just wasn't for him. My plan was hopefully I could handle one at Blade Show and pick it up at Blade Show. I don't think I think those are going to go quick.
Oh yeah.
But I figure that's a knife. I'm going to get it in. If for some reason I didn't like it, that thing's such a hot commodity right now that I could easily also pass it along. So
Yeah. Absolutely. Like McNeese is kind of becoming like more affordable Strider, where basically everything they put out immediately sells.
yeah.
And whatchamacallit,
I never
people
got
like
there before it sold out.
yeah,
And-
people get excited about the special edition ones and all of that
Right,
stuff.
right.
Jay,
I like
like little slip joints.
Yeah.
I love big knives. I don't mean to change topic, but when it comes to slip joints, I actually prefer them small for some reason. I don't know why.
I'd rather slip joint be small.
Same.
Unless I'm using my olive stabber though.
Yeah, this thing's perfectly done. Yeah, Shane was showing some pictures of them that Michael had anodized some
Oh,
wild looking.
did you guys hear so I knew about this before the announcement. But did you guys hear the other announcement that Shane made in regards to American Blade Works and Michael Martin?
Big news.
Big news.
Very big news. He called me, told me that. I jumped up and started pacing. I was so excited.
I did not hear the news.
So the Michael Martin is going to be, or American Blade Works is going to be releasing a folder version of the Thug.
Nice.
Yes.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
Shane's been talking to him about doing a collaboration for a while, and so they don't have everything worked out yet, but he's on board.
Nice.
That's big news. That's big for Shane, man. He deserves it.
Stevie comes soon.
Derek,
Mount, throw Cheeto from the train. Yay, he was able to change it.
I love that it's a Cheeto coming out of the smokestack.
Owen.
I have a package, and I have a feeling it might be from Cheeto because it says to
All right.
Matthew Harry.
I'm going to spin the wheel of thoughts for Cheeto. See where it lands. What do we got there? Oh, all right. Well, that's okay. Harry. All right. Harry.
What are the odds? Scott Aaron.
Want to hear this fart sound? Unlock this fart for 80 more of our funniest farts for under $1.
There's a paywall for farts.
Hey, you know what though? I have a Google Play balance of $1.96, so I'm gonna snatch that fart up.
Also, y'all, if you aren't already doing it, Google has an app called Rewards, and it just sends you surveys every now and again, but they pay you. So, like, this was up to $40 at one point.
Oh, dude, that was worth $1.
Pay for that.
Yeah. So, look, here is my reward history. My rewards, I've been doing this since, let's see here. It keeps track of all the surveys you've done.
Jeez.
I've been doing the rewards since December 13th. I've been doing it for 12 years. And as of today, my reward history, I have to scroll all the way back. $259.80 I've been paid out. 1,110 surveys for $259.80. Really what it is like if you've Googled something, it'll be like, hey, were these results accurate for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if you have like your Google locations turned on, it'll say, hey, did you stop at this place? It'll give you a list of places. If you lie, they know that you lie, I've been told.
Really?
And, Yeah. So just say none of the above, because sometimes it'll show me a list. I'm like, nah, I didn't stop at any of those places. So I just hit none of the above, and they still pay you out. You'll get like 10 cents or something.
Okay.
Got 172 so far.
But yeah, it just asks you random questions. Did you go into this place? Did you pay with a credit card? Did you pay online? You know, were you just picking something up?
Well, how does it know if you're lying? Like,
so my buddy told me that he had put a couple of places and had asked if he had been to these places, and he said yes. And then after like 3 times, it says he said he got a message from him saying that your answers aren't accurate, and they stopped sending him surveys.
Oh wow.
Good night, Demonog.
because it's tracking your location.
And if you do lie, it won't send you a survey for months.
Right.
Those jackasses.
Shane, I no longer have the fart board. I can no longer serve you up at 52. You and Bluminati, you're still written Shane on my fart board in my office. Shane and Bluminati were number 52s. So, ooh.
Oh, chain.
That one says pulp. It just unlocked a whole bunch of new farts. Let's see what pulp. You get a pulp.
Ooh.
Nice.
The finish.
Well, and I think the auction has stopped. I think we can call it where it's at.
Yeah.
I'd say keep it running just a little.
Keep it going.
Yeah, keep it going.
Scott N. Ooh, Scott N. We got an arrow sniff for Scott N. 33 months.
Okay, that is worth $1 right there.
All right. I mean, that's Boston's finest right there for Scott N. That couldn't have been more fitting to give a arrow sniff. One more time for Scott N. Arrow sniff. That's hilarious, dude. That's the best dollar I've spent in a long time. Oh.
Scott, I do the same.
Oh god.
I use mine for therapy apps and stuff like that. They can get kind of pricey.
I hope the fart noise costs more than this. Let's see.
So does this cost you $1 every time you do it?
No.
No. But it just it unlocked a whole list of farts. All right. This one says after dinner, Kyle.
Ooh. All
right.
That dude is.
Burn a little.
That's kind of fart where when it starts, you know you messed up, so you're already in the process of standing.
Yeah.
Because you got to go change.
You got to commit to that one.
Chargeback incoming? No. It unlocked when I spent the $1.
He's gonna wake up to a $15 charge on this.
Hold on. This just it unlocked. It says fart a friend. What does that mean?
Fart a friend.
He's gonna start sending farts to everybody.
Oh, I can send people farts.
Oh.
You can share it. Oh no! All that's doing is just sharing the app with someone.
Oh, okay.
A lactose fart.
Hey Kyle, I sent you a DM.
Also, everybody, for all the super chats that come in tonight, I will pay that forward and I will donate that to James. So here's what I will say. Also, not that they are not appreciated. Ooh, this is not the Henry G.
Ooh.
Fart?
This is not the fart you were smelling.
This is not the fart you were looking for.
So Google takes 30% of all super chats, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
So in lieu of super chats, so I will be, like I said, all super chats coming in now will get paid out in June. I don't think they'll hit the May. They'll get paid out in June. So whatever is donated here, minus the even without the 30% or whatever, I will pay that forward. But you guys can also, with the Cash App, you can donate that directly to James as well. So, but either or, much appreciated. You get more bang for your buck donating directly to old James.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, no need to close it. But unless someone wants to really piss off Ed. Which I'm not above doing. It's at 250 right now.
250.
Dragoon. Evening.
You know what? He's one of the only ones that would understand.
Take it easy, buddy.
Terry, I will be talking to you soon. I need to arrange getting you the 640.
Wow.
Kyle's going for it.
Yeah, 260. We didn't close it. Ed,
Appreciate that.
you've been outbid. You've been outbid. 5-door. Bitter fart if possible. Let's see what we got here.
Oh.
275.
Suck it, Kyle. Derek, if you remember, Shane told the story about a friend of his that he spun on his little hip. Shane just found out that he had a stroke, so he's raising money to help get him to be able to go to his appointments in Atlanta. So that's what they're doing. Raising money.
So it's 275 back to Ed. Colton, do we hear a 280? Colton, do we hear a 280? Oh, I got distracted. Spinner fart if possible. I mean, look it. This one says Stinkosaurus, but then right underneath it, we got a toot-a-dactyl.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Stinkosaurus, although it should be Stankosaurus. Here we go. Every time it's flat.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
In honor of Sharif, we got a Veloce.
Oh, is it? For real?
We got Veloce.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. That is the Veloce of farts for sure. Holy shit.
Oh. And hey, look at that. Lactose intolerant shows up.
Lacto.
We were talking about you on the last late night lactose intolerant. Glad you made it by. So, Maddie, I think you only heard about lactose intolerant. I don't know if you were there for lactose intolerant. He stopped into a couple of honey bucket lives.
Well, I, like him, also tolerate my lactose.
Holy!
I don't get the milk guts. Toot-a-dactyl, please.
Toot-a-dactyl. Cheeto, toot-a-dactyl coming up.
I like that Fart squeak.
One more time.
Gatekeeper, everybody. Gatekeeper to the whole community, right?
Yeah.
I almost wore my gatekeeper shirt. I'm wearing B up though. I think it's fitting actually. I didn't know we were doing an auction, but Jason would appreciate this stuff.
Oh, Stevie, check the private chat.
Yeah. I just got word.
Okay, cool.
Well, Tommy, we're farting and raising money.
Just farting around with the boys, Tommy.
So somebody sent me this, and I know Sharif wants to open his, but I'm going to open this real quick. I don't know what it is, but it came in the mail. And Eli almost like took it back outside because he's like, I don't know who Matthew Harry is.
Always got it.
It's going to be 5 gallons of mustard.
I already got 5 gallons of mustard pretty
I
much.
know.
I do hope it's like another mustard. But we'll see.
Maddie's a member of the Mustard of the Month Club.
If I'm going to get joke gifts, I'm glad it's mustard. It came in a little...
It came in a gift. Someone spent the extra $4.99 to gift wrap it.
Is there a card? Enjoy your gift, bitch, from Deuces.
From who?
Deuces. I mean,
Someone
that could
said
be,
it
Enjoy your
like
gift,
it was
bitch.
you. It was not me.
that could still be anybody. Okay.
What's it gonna be? It's definitely mustard, right?
It has to be mustard.
I'm just gonna put another pouch. It's bags on bags on bags. We're just gonna open it.
Burrito.
Yeah, it's a bottle of something.
Oh, it's mustard. Yes.
Yes.
Garlic kraut mustard.
Oh,
That sounds
Some
real.
local mustard.
did that say Trappin' Ridge Farts on it?
Trappin' Ridge Farms, and it says it's a sausage
Farm.
topper.
The sausage topper.
Brat and hot dog lovers rejoice. What could be better than adding sauerkraut to mustard? This mustard is mouthwatering on corned beef or roast beef sandwich, grilled sausages, and kielbasa. It is a
You know-
tasty accompaniment to roasted pork or breaded pork chops.
You know who probably would have enjoyed that?
Me?
Or
They put Germans in mustard?
got me.
I don't know who my mustard benefactor is, but I love them very much. Isn't it? You got some mustard from England. Says it tastes like wasabi. Oh, they like horseradish over there.
Yep.
Put some of that on your junk. That might actually burn.
Oh yeah.
I want to taste it right now.
Wrong sausage.
I'll auction off another ABW to pay for your surgery, Maddie.
No. If I have to have surgery from too much mustard, just I deserved everything. So just let me die. How says 300?
Wow. You guys are awesome. Seriously, thank you, Kyle.
Edward just got out Bidward. Before he disrobes, never.
Is Ted going to throw in the towel?
Stevie is gonna bigify me.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
I guess I'll get naked with my mustard.
We got 300 going once. Or do I keep it going? Or do we close it down? What do we do?
Let it keep going.
Ed, I guess now's your final chance. But holy moly, you guys.
I didn't expect that. You guys are awesome, man.
That's how he swings. Not a minute. We never gave closing time.
Ed is busy throwing a fit, probably.
Yeah, Sharif, that's going to be my first Harsey.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, and I know I'm not going to want to carry it.
Oh, dude.
It's
you gotta
definitely
carry it, dude. You gotta carry it, man.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, look, those baller ass ones are. If you weren't gonna carry it, I totally get it. Mine, even though it's done up all anno-y and I love it, when I get a knife that I absolutely love, that I know is going to be a forever knife, I'm not going to trash it, but I'm going to carry it. And if it gets some nicks and dings and, I have accepted my fate.
Yeah.
like the thing is, you can do one of two things. You could keep it as like an art piece, and then do what I did, find like a cheap Harsey selling, because like the S35s, they discount them to like below 400, or yeah,
40.
the S35s, yeah. So I got that one as my like pure beater, and I don't give a shit what happens to that Harsey,
Right.
You can
And
get
then-
it if you want to.
Did you open it?
Well, yeah, it's right next to me. It's ready to go.
Let's see this thing.
Now,
Kings.
Man, I got so excited when I saw them. I thought it was wrong. I was like, "There's no way."
Well, first of all, I gotta say a huge
Yeah.
thanks to this fine gentleman right here, because he messaged me the other night just to let me know that these guys were up on the site, and gave me the option, to either snag the one that he had already purchased or get one for myself. So thank you, and huge shout out to Ryan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew you were hunting for one. As soon as I saw them, I didn't think they were going to last that long, and I didn't know how long it was going to be before you answered your message. So I just went ahead and bought one.
Yeah,
And
dude.
then I saw they were still there when you messaged me, and I was like, "Hell, go get you one. We'll both have one."
It worked out perfectly,
It
man.
did.
It really, like, the only two people that messaged me about it were Arsheer and Ryan. So shout out to you guys.
Somebody else did see it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He messaged me after they dropped from 3 to 2 after I placed my order. And he was like, dude, I just saw these. There's only 2 left. Get it quick. And I was like, hell yeah.
I wonder
good
if they're
luck.
still there.
They may be.
Let's
But,
see.
dude,
Rolling. Is that the most you have of a single knife?
no. The
God, that
Gustavo
is so
Cecchini.
awesome.
Oh, right.
Looks just like you, Sharif.
That thing's so awesome. I can't believe I got one of these things, man.
Dude.
I guess I didn't pay enough attention to it. That's way more wicked than I remember it being.
Yeah, the amount of detail is freaking crazy.
What
Like,
Lockside? Is Lockside just straight up bronze?
it has highlight.
Oh, shit.
What does it say?
Yeah, I was going to say, does it translate?
Dude, I'm Egyptian, but I'm not that Egyptian.
It's just so. They did such a good job with that.
Yeah, man. Like, this is wild. But yeah, it's freaking sick.
And you know,
Hi, Grandma.
That took me a minute.
Dang it, Kyle.
Dang it, cow. Oh, Faye got 325.
Jesus, Ed. Whoa, where'd everybody go?
Ed.
I didn't build the pyramid.
Exactly.
I'm trying to find out what it says on that side.
Oh, let's see if Google Translate will do it.
There's no way it actually says something.
Can you tie a bit of bow? Can you throw them over your shoulder?
That would be kind of cool, though, if it would.
Nana loves you.
Let's see if it'll recognize hieroglyphic.
It says there's two still available if anybody wants one.
Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow?
No, Google Translate does not recognize hieroglyphics. Lame.
Hey, look at this real quick. Some of you nerds might notice something. I'm trying to find it, but look at this picture. Any nerds out there see anything in the background?
I do.
It's too small for me.
That's
I
what
know, I'm having a squint too.
What am I trying to look for?
It's the triangle with the Eye of Horus. That's not a typical.
Oh, the Eye of Horus.
Yeah.
It's in the
Actually, no, that's the Eye of Ra. Sorry, I forget which direction it looks like. Because the Eye of Horus looks the opposite direction of the Eye of Ra.
What's the guy above him
Creed
doing?
logo. Assassin's Creed. That's what it is.
No, Derek, I actually know what my tattoos say.
Ooh, maybe AI could decipher it. So, Shuri, find out how to type in those symbols into Chat GPT.
Sure.
Chat GPT, translate circle with I. One day, Arshir, we all will. One day.
Or reverse that. AI will F you.
Yeah, I think AI could be very dangerous.
Oh, for sure.
Very dangerous.
Little picture, scientist.
My
She typed that with such anger and disdain.
the only person that ever truly apprenticed under me, as a plumber, like I actually signed off on his hours and he ended up getting licensed. Plumber is in the plumbing industry. He just got a job where he's working for a company that uses AI to make fitness health plans and exercising schedules and stuff. And I was like, "Are you using Skynet to make people healthy?" And he's like, pretty much. So I don't know what that means, but his company literally, it says we're the first AI generated company to help you change your lifestyle or something. So people are finding a way to use AI, man.
And the thing about it is, you're paying for somebody to literally just push a button and send it to you. You can do the same thing on like Chat GPT, stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
society, man. It's weird.
Was hit by a car. No, I'm bummed that he doesn't still plumb. I'd love knowing that I still had someone out there, but yeah, he was the one and only one that I actually signed off hours on.
I have a guy that was my apprentice for a couple of years. He just got his journeyman, and yeah, I got real excited about it.
Yeah, that was cool. I didn't think he was going to, but then he did, and like I said, now he's 10 years later. He's no longer doing it, but he keeps his license current. You know,
well, that's good. You always fall back on it. Yeah,
that's the one thing I did for years, and then 10 years outside of the industry, I didn't. I honestly I forgot, and then I was even past my grace period, so. I
did every year, just about. If they didn't send me a letter, I did laps every year. It's the last thing on my mind.
Yeah. I feel like, look, I don't think I'll ever need to fall back on it, but it's one of those things also. It's like, dude, I worked so hard to get that. I
kind of got the blizzy.
I should have just kept it going.
I went to school. I was a licensed paramedic for a little while, and I kept that license for a little while.
Yeah.
But I let it lapse finally after a while. I don't think I'll ever go back to that. I don't want to.
If you watch Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, you can see Stevie on the other honey pot that they didn't hit. Stunt pot saved Stevie at the beginning. Oh, Shane.
I'm doing it.
Full review of that mustard there.
I'm doing it. I didn't want to wait.
God. It doesn't look appetizing in the slightest.
Well, not without a bun, but I'm using this little guy to cut it.
Yay. How does that compare to the chickadee?
Oh, Chain coming in with the stripper butthole inspection.
I'd be disappointed if you didn't come in with a butthole.
You're not going to use your atomic pickle fork?
Shane's the only person I've ever met that makes me feel like I've never done anything with my life. He's got so many stories. I'm like, man, I thought I lived, but Shane has had one hell of a life.
Oh, yeah.
This is a good mustard.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. It's got just the right amount of garlic.
Does it have the whole grain mustard seeds in it?
No seeds, but it's got the sauerkraut chopped into it.
So
that's right. Ugh. I like a good kraut, but
our share, it does suck, but I'm down 40 pounds now.
That's good, man. Congratulations.
40 pounds. It is dumb, but you know what? I can eat bacon and steak. Just no taters and no... I do have... Even Katie liked these. So...
What you finding out over there, Sharif? Anything?
I am trying to translate these fucking hieroglyphics. Zal, Sul, Nur, something.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I don't have a napkin. But thank you. I know. That's why I'm doing it our year, kind of kickstart it. Because I always talk about keto and people yell at me, but I've done it many diets, and this is the only one that like actually works. So I'm just doing it. And then once I get a good weight, then I'll do something else. That's all.
Do you actually check to see if you're fully in ketosis?
No, but there's signs you can tell.
What are the signs?
One of them is the main one is your pee smells funny.
Yeah.
Just say that. Sometimes people get the bad breath. I don't, but I mouthwash and brush my teeth all the time. So, I mean, yeah, Derek, I walk every morning. I'm cleaning out the garage, so I have a Bowflex. I finally uncovered it, so I'll be starting to do that.
Are you,
No, I'm not doing keto for a long time.
you got a Bowflex? Are you gonna do some sweating to the oldies too?
No way. I'm gonna put on Chuck Norris.
Do you have, or you should start doing some Tybo? Do you have any other 90s health fitness stuff you can do? Bowflex, that's still a thing?
I got it for free, so yeah.
Well, I know that it's physically a thing, but
It does all the exercise. You can do these ones, the leg ones.
I just remember like the 90s like late night commercials for the Bowflex.
That's actually a good question, Scott. Because they are rubber. But it's been in my garage, so although it does get warm, it's not in the sun.
It does need a shake weight.
But anyway, that's what I'm doing. Keto does suck. It's not like, I don't know why people would do it forever, but
yes, Kathleen.
I don't think
get him a
it's
thigh
really,
mask.
really healthy to do it for forever, is it? You can mess your kidneys up.
God, Thigh Master, that was Suzanne Summers. Kathleen,
Ab Cruncher, you remember that one?
that's a that's a deep cut there.
Keto is stupid, but I've got a shake weight. Oh, I zoomed in on that. Why?
Yeah.
Why that?
Buns of Steel. I forgot about Buns of Steel.
Abs, 6-minute abs or whatever.
Yep.
You heard of 6-minute abs?
Did
What
you see
about
the
7-minute abs?
Did you see the Key and Peele skit where they're doing like the 80s workout, but then he gets the news that his family's been in a car wreck?
Yeah.
It's messed up, but like, it does, Scott. It always zooms in at the wrongest times. I was doing the shake weight motion, then I went whoop. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys what we have planned here at this homestead. We went to Walmart today, and we were looking at Nerf guns. And we're going to buy some here to have fun. But I found out that there's one that they don't have in the store. But look at this beast.
Oh, sick.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Dude, for only $44, that seems criminally cheap.
And it's motorized. Yeah, you can put all the crap on there, but like that part, it's actually motorized.
Heck yeah.
What did you say? It's
44.
what?
Motorized? I said it a bunch of times. I'm glad you're on it. But I told I'm gonna tell the boys. I'm gonna set mine up on top of the stairs and tell them they have to get past me. Is this still sharing? Oh, my bad. I thought I stopped. I guess they don't like Nerf guns, huh? Just bail. Four-wheel dumb. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Dude. Of course, the suckiest part about that thing is sitting there for an hour, loading the darts. One at a time, just to get 20 seconds of fun. Freaking gladiators.
Heck yeah.
They have cool Nerf guns, and Super Soakers are back. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Which is kind of crazy, right?
When I was younger, I had that big old double barrel Super Soaker that you had to pull the handle like this, and you wore the tank on the back.
Yeah, I had that one.
Oh, oh, where's Stevie? I'm gonna play it for you, and then hopefully Stevie will do it again because I don't know where he is. But yes.
Ooh, Ryan, completely unrelated. I know we moved past that already in the conversation, but I wanted to remind you. Be prepared for some lock stick. I don't know how many like American-made tactical knives that you've owned, but it's part of the ownership experience.
Is it?
Yeah. If it doesn't come with it, like mine doesn't have it, eventually it'll develop it.
Does it?
Yeah. But it's
Is there
okay.
anything to do to get rid of it, or is it just part of it?
I like that he asked for it to go.
Juice's 5-door.
Can I get that meme in a to-go cup, please?
Ryan, you can take a little bit, like a number 2 pencil, and just mark up the lock face on the tang of the blade, and that'll get rid of it temporarily until it fully works in. But
it's just part of it.
It's part of American tactical knives, right? Like Hinderers have it, Striders, Emerson's, like you name it.
So what is the American-made knives doing different that causes it? And
no lock bar
insert.
They're just doing titanium on steel.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
That's what causes that.
So like we're on Chris Reeve, they use that which most people do, the ceramic ball.
Yeah.
And that prevents it, right? Because the ceramic's not going to stick.
Yeah, the metal's not actually making contact.
I got you. That makes sense.
Dubs.
I mean, like, I've had it on one of my 2 Striders. This guy came without it. I've never had lock stick with it. The other one had the worst lock stick I've ever had out of any knife. All my Emersons come with it.
Pomsy. I don't think I said I had a Pomsy.
Lock stick.
What up, Homer?
My RC does not have a lock stick at all.
Yeah. The other one that I got new had lock stick. It wasn't bad, but
I think Stevie's did for a while.
Yeah, he said it comes and goes.
So I got mine.
It's so badass.
I out of the box, it had slight lock stick. Tried to break it in a little bit more, and then it got to the point where, like, I was like, "Oh shit!" and had to really like 2-hand it to unstick the lock bar. Took it at that point. Took it apart. Did a full thorough cleaning on it, and then I decided while I have it apart, I'll polish the washers. And it didn't get worse, but it didn't get that much better at that point. So that's when I busted out I tried the Sharpie trick first. I didn't actually have a number 2 pencil. But I did a number 2 pencil on it, and it went away completely for a few days. And I've never tried to adjust the lock bar or anything at all. I don't want to do that. The little bit that has stuck around, I like almost the way I guess I'm justifying it is, it's not so much that it's sticking, it's just I got a little bit of a tactile, feel to the lock,
You feel it like pop over just a little bit.
Yeah, you feel it pop over. So other than that, it's smooth as shit.
I can't wait to get it in my hand. I know what'll happen. It'll show up Monday when I leave.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I won't be back for 2 weeks.
Oh,
Oh man.
My wife will just send me pictures of the box. Like, look here.
Oh, that's brutal.
Don't you open it.
No, my Emerson will get lock stick and then it'll go away and then it'll come back again. What that usually is it's just the lock bar moving against the face and kind of like seating a little bit more. And then once it gets to its final resting place, it doesn't continue to stick, you know?
Yeah. Todd, I don't disagree. What I don't like, what I don't like is my one complaint would be hearing about the inconsistencies. That's what it is. But I guess that is.
Kyle.
Look, that's also the complaint that everyone that as much as people want to be or that's always one of the knocks against American.
I like that one, Marty.
They're like, look, say what you will, but you're getting a production knife that's not going to have those issues. Why would I pay more for a this
Scooter,
with the risk of lock stick? And a lot of the production ones don't. I don't know, but to me, look, the inconsistency is whatever it is, but
Master King.
The thing is, maybe the answer to that is like money within the knife world goes like this back out. Okay.
Right.
What I mean by this is like down here, most of the shit is factory made, no soul, whatever, high volume, thousands of units. Nobody gives a shit, but they produce them with such a high, consistent level of quality that it sells, right? And then, like, as you get further up, you're getting into smaller and smaller operations until you get to the single-person customs. And a lot of the custom collectors will tell you a lot of times they don't come out perfect, and you need to send it in for a spa day, whatever, right? But then you get to a point now where you're spending so much on a custom that you expect it to be perfect, right? And it starts opening. But now you're in the like several $1,000 realm, right? So it's like, it all depends on, do you want a knife that supports your values? If so, buy American and deal with the irregularities. If you want something that's more consistent, buy Benchmade by Spyderco. That simple, when you want to support American, Chris Reeves, Spartan Knives, McNeese, Emerson.
Where'd Scooter's comment go? So didn't you have a knife from Spartan, Matty, that also had no edge? Or was that Jake?
Yeah. He had one, and my Spartan Aster was dull. That's why I taught myself how to reprofile a knife.
So I forgot about that, Scooter, but yeah, I know Matty and Jake had. I think that's why Jake is, he sold his and was anti Spartan for a while.
He was angry.
Yeah, so I have heard that too, and so that's crazy. But I'm interested.
Looks like
anybody?
what
What did Spartan say? Did you guys reach out to them at all?
I did.
I can't wait to get that thing in my hand.
I have to assume if it legitimately shows up, not excusing it, but I would have to assume that they would rightfully take that back and make it right.
Yeah.
Right? I hope that's what they. I don't see why they would.
Snake Doctor. That one was a high dollar one.
Yeah.
So I mean that sucks. No, that shouldn't happen. But I would hope to think that they. The only thing I ever had to deal with Spartan on was prior to me actually taking this apart to solve the lockup issue. One day I looked down and realized that one of my barrel, or one of my body screws was missing. And I
Oh,
was like, what? Like, why? I don't understand how that could have possibly happened before tools touched it. That's the only time I've had a knife do that to me. But I called them, and I had sent an email, didn't hear anything back. So I called, and some dude answered, and he said, I told him what's going on, and he's like, okay, man. He's like, I'm actually putting knives together right now. I don't normally answer the phones, but I heard the phone ringing, so hold on, let me get you over to whoever their lady, their admin or whatever that handles all their warranty stuff. And he just transferred me, and now I was talking to the lady. She's like, yeah, that sucks. I'll send you out. And so I got they sent me 2 sets out.
nice.
So, yeah.
Oh,
You
man.
sure? Yeah. Okay.
So did Harsey make that knife, or did you have that custom done?
No, this was a U.S. made blades exclusive,
Oh, okay.
which they still have some, or they did a second run, but this was, this is not its original condition, but this showed up on New Year's Day, 2024, by someone. He was talking to Saran. Someone very, very generously. I did not purchase this. I don't know if I've ever publicly said who it is.
No.
But they know who they are. And I eventually had it sent to. So it was just satin. None of that anno was there before. Satin with satin, or like a seafoam green kind of around it. Not the same green that they have currently. Take me off of here. I'm all paranoid, staring at myself.
But we were looking at the awesome anno. I mean, that
I
thing,
know. That's what I'm looking at. That's one of the
Uh,
baddest knives I've ever
so-
seen.
So, to go with the USA made blades theme, they did a Sasquatch laser. So it was black. Or, excuse me, green. But I sent this to Tactical Terry, 1931 Leatherworks, and we went with kind of the Aurora Borealis theme.
Yeah.
And then it's purple on, and then that was one of the very first Harsey clips from Lynch Northwest.
Is that got trees on it? Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's their tree line. Terry re-annoed it as well, though. And then Satu Dave also had done a hollow grind on it, and then Terry acid washed the blade. So it's full custom. Everyone that I've shown it to that's seen it in person loves it. Casey Lynch and Thomas from Lynch Northwest were oogling over it. Steve Clare could vouch, and I think Zach was there also. There at the Oregon Knife Show that we went to. They had a Spartan. He resold a collector that had all the different Spartans. And I showed this to him, and he was like, "Holy!" And he had some like fancy ones, and even he was pretty impressed. Israel loved it too.
Hell yeah.
He talked to me about it. So, yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's funny, right? Like, I always think about, whenever there's like a community,
There's Zach.
You
What
know?
up, Zach?
What was that?
there's like favorite knives of the community, or favorite like products of the community. In this one, we seem to have a lot of love for the McNees and the Harsey, like.
and it's mustard.
Mustard.
This mustard is delicious.
So far,
Okay.
I've only been able to convert Cheeto to the ways of Emerson's, but
So what's Cheeto's name now? Cheeto from the train? Throw Cheeto from the train. Yeah.
Yeah.
Made in the USA, baby.
Oh, and does anybody know, like, when he puts "throw Cheeto from the train"? You guys know the reference, right?
yeah.
Danny DeVito movie.
Yeah, and
Throw mama from the train.
Anne Ramsey is Mama, Ma
Yep.
Fratelli,
She
and
was in
Billy
the
Crystal,
Goonies, right?
huh?
She was the lady from the Goonies.
Yeah, Anne Ramsey is Ma Fratelli. Owen. That movie, I'm guessing, came out in 1988, 89.
Something like
Weird.
that. It was
Can-
pre-90s for sure, right?
No, I want to say it snuck in there in the 80s. It could have even been like 87.
And Ramsey just crispy in a wig.
1987.
There
Boom.
you go. Nice.
Okay. Yeah. I remember. I'm old enough to have seen that in the movie.
Roman just
Goonies,
did.
I think, was released in 86. I know, or 80, 85 or 86? 85. Okay. Yes, that makes sense because one of the very first things I did when I came to Washington was going and seeing the Goonies at the drive-in, and it was one of those full-on, like, rode in the back of, this is no joke, with my buddy Jacob, that my mom worked with his mom, and so he was just my friend when we moved here. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Where are we at on the auction?
Oh,
Fed was at 325.
oh yeah, for sure, Arshier. But yeah, so yeah, I was 6 when that came out, and we went and saw that in the. I don't think they did a wave, but they decided what? Oh,
I'm
okay.
just talking with Cheeto.
So what the hell am I rambling on about?
Anne Ramsey. Cheeto's
Yeah,
name.
throw Mama from the train.
We are bidding on his ABW.
I just got tracking. It'll be here Monday.
Um,
I told you that's the way it's going to work.
Tracking for what?
For his RC.
for his RC.
Let's say.
That's the way it always works.
Some of us don't get
It's worth the
tracking.
wait, though. It'll be all right.
You're gonna be down in Mississippi, just.
I know.
You're gonna be gone.
I'm gonna be mad at all my guys. If y'all weren't here, I wouldn't have to be here.
Oh shit!
you
I forgot
know-
about. Yago said he would do something too. I completely.
Can you have mail forwarded to where you're gonna be?
Great idea. I can't.
So Zach, if you're cereals, or just to recap before we officially shut it down, James of Shane's infamous story that he told about his little person friend that he may have spun around like a children's toy at one point, and provided us many laughs at his expense. Laughing, it's hard to say we're laughing with him and not at him, because I'm sure he wasn't going wee when Shane actually spun him. So, but anyway, I'm in no condition to be talking right now. Some of those last off
I've been
cameras.
enjoying it.
Some of those last off cameras, I was using my heroin spoon again. And it's kicking in, so
I'm in no condition.
I guess what are you talking about? To myself.
Shane's friend, who he spun on his little hip, had a stroke.
Yes.
And he was raising money to be able to get him to go back and forth. And so far, they've raised a bit of money. And I heard that this guy right here, Ryan, donated tires or gonna get
Yeah,
tires.
we're gonna line that up.
Yeah.
We can't have them getting halfway over there and be sitting on the side of the interstate.
Heck yeah.
We aren't doing anything if we send them over there on bad tires.
But also, I ate some of this mustard and it's delicious.
It's way worse than heroin.
Whoever sent this mustard, thank you.
You know what I'm going to do? I should embrace this at this point. I may have failed to mention live that one of the most terrifying and awesome things I've ever done is flying over Mount Kilauea while it was actively erupting.
Ooh.
And I got pictures from the little Cessna that we were in, flying over the live lava tubes and stuff.
Hell yeah.
On the big island of Hawaii.
Have you ever walked through the lava tubes?
No, we didn't land, but what I started freaking out was it was getting pretty turbulent and it was starting to rain.
Rain,
And
ash, and fire.
we were low, and I just started to get paranoid that we were going to crash. But we were low enough. I'm like, normally we'd be able to survive this crash, probably, but we just crashed into fucking lava. So, go figure. And that was absolutely terrifying.
That would be a painful death because you don't sink into the lava.
No, it explodes, and you go up in a fiery.
If it's got that
Like-
hardened shell over it, it would explode because of the pressure release. But if it's already free flowing, you'd kind of land on it and then crispify as you slowly sank into it.
Yeah, like fucking the Terminator. Oh,
If you do die in a volcano, make sure you do that thumbs up as you go in.
Right?
Do 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 do. You know how they have the Pompeii statues? I want to see one of Stevie just.
did I also tell you about?
He's had on the top of the lava and the thumb.
Just the thumb.
That's happening, by the way. That's going to be a thing now. That's going to be a thing.
Cool.
Stevie, give the camera a thumbs up so we can screenshot that. Wait, let's get rid of the.
Got your references, people?
Hold on. Do I need to lower my chair? So it's. How would I be doing that? Just as I'm holding the chain? Oh no, I don't want to give you that one.
He's gonna have his little spoon in one hand and a thumbs
There
up
you
in the other. Yes, that one.
Yeah.
He said that he was in a plane, so he would land before that part got him. He'd crash.
But I think I told one of the things that started this.
We need a flaming thumb emoji now.
Oh, I love it.
There you go. There's my 3-second buzz. I did tell the story.
Doses.
I did tell the story on the Honey Bucket the night that I started revealing all this. I saw Dante's Peak on those when it came out in the movie theater, and it was also terrifying. That is not the movie you want to see while under the influence of psilocybin.
Dante's Peak was good, and so was what was it, Volcano with Tommy Lee Jones?
Yes, I did not see that one as such, but yeah, the other movie that's not good to watch while on another form, but on LSD, do not watch The Fugitive with Tommy Lee Jones and Harrison Ford.
Wait, what am I thinking of?
I think that might have been The Fugitive 2.
No, U.S. Marshals?
Oh, that was U.S. Marshals. Okay, that makes
You're
sense.
right. Fugitive was Harrison Ford.
Yeah, The Fugitive. I watched that on LSD, and it sent me into one of those bad trips.
Oh, no.
It set off a chain reaction of events that, yeah.
Do I sense a story coming on?
I mean, I could tell that story of, when I thought I lost my mind on, Kyle. It's the scene where the grandma has to try to get out of the boat. They're trying to get across, and the water is boiling, and the grandma gets out of the boat, and she, I lost it there, but In the Mouth of Madness is crazy, Derek. But no, that's a true story about we decided to watch The Fugitive, and the part where he's like, I didn't kill my wife. I was like, I didn't do that either, man. I gotta get out of here. Just all of a sudden, it flipped me out, and I went on a walk. And I made a mistake of watching the Serbian. I don't know what that means, but
I don't know what that means either.
Don't elaborate.
It was probably like an Eastern European commentary film, and in the West we've got a standard for happy endings and good resolutions. In Europe, they don't play by those rules at all. Yeah, their movies can get real rough. Real rough.
Huh.
Think Requiem for a Dream rough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's probably what he's talking about.
We like happy endings over here.
Yeah, I'm all about it.
Yeah, especially in massage parlors.
I was waiting for someone.
Hey-oh.
So anyone on the auction? It's at $325. Anyone?
Oh, yeah.
I kind of want to watch it now, Shane.
We're going to go watch it now.
Is it called a Serbian film, or is it I've seen a Serbian film once. It was called.
No, he said don't. He said don't. Let's just. If Shane says not to do something, man, heed that man's words.
Kyle,
If he's saying not to do it.
In American cinema, there's not a lot to reference.
Okay, it's called a Serbian film. The filming begins at an orphanage. Okay.
Can we not talk about it anymore? It's a Disney film? Jesus Christ.
No, it's not.
Why does this movie exist? Oh.
Disney started that second company that played darker videos, like Nightmare Before Christmas was on it. What was it though?
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Okay, I just read the info about it. Yeah, I can understand why you didn't care for that shit. Jeez.
I'm googling it too.
Hey,
We're
is
all-
Kyle still here?
Yeah, Kyle's still here.
Hey, Kyle, did this have more of like a weird, not weird, but mechanical type feel than, I mean, I don't know if you ever handled just the G10 one. I could go get it. But this one has like some, it's very, this is the McKenna, by the way. There's something more mechanical feeling about it. I don't know. You know what I
Nice.
mean, Kyle? Did I show you guys this yet? Did I got this in?
Yeah,
That's sexy.
Dang.
so awesome.
I love Isham's. Will it fuck us?
Fuck us.
No, it won't. I think it's too bad.
I probably will
Okay.
not watch that, Shane. Dang.
Yeah.
But yeah, this
You Google it
knife.
too? I feel bad for googling.
Right.
You know, for people that know, this is Terrence McKenna inspired. This is Terrence McKenna inspired.
Yeah.
Stevie is Terrence McKenna inspired.
That is true.
He became my guru. It all ties into the story earlier as well.
Yeah, man.
Katie has held a lot of my knives, and she really likes that. Like, that's her favorite.
Yeah.
She
It's
has.
it's a silly design. I mean, it is definitely for a more dainty hand. It's a good design. It's a silly little knife that I absolutely love just because. So I had asked Elijah Isham about that in one of his live streams. They're not all there. Not all the lives would get saved because I've tried to go back and or I'm just missing it. But he did a Instagram live stream, and I asked him about if Cole designed the knife would have been called the McKenna. This could almost, I mean, definitely funny, the McKenna. But yeah, it's a goofy little knife, but it's fun. Silly.
Yeah, man. A lot of people get too into the serious, like, bigger stuff, which is cool. Like, don't get me wrong, I like all the big serious stuff, but sometimes like a knife that just brings a smile to your face at any budget level is awesome, man. It's almost worth more sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And this being it's a small knife, SMOL, but with the brass on it, it actually has some heft. So,
Yeah.
okay, so I guess it's over. Are we declaring Ed? You need to, I guess, arrange that payment with Ryan.
Brent.
And
Yeah,
Ryan,
you can send the money to Shane or
oh, right. Hey, yeah, you're going to either send the money to Shane or the Cash App.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Ed Harrison don't have no Cash App.
I'd say that's a good bet.
So we will have to work Ed you will have to work out how you arrange payment.
Okay. Shane already said they figured it out.
You arranged it. Okay. Okay.
All right. And am I sending the knife to you, or he says send the knife to Mattisfaction?
He's saying send it to Mattisfaction.
I will send it to Matty.
Thank you, Ed.
Oh, you're giving it? Okay, shoot.
I'm hand delivering it. What? I'm hand delivering it. What is that?
Delivery. That's what I was thinking.
The money?
You jerk.
Here you go, buddy.
You gonna milk that?
That prostate.
No, that's not what I was. That's a horrible. All right, everybody, close their eyes and imagine that right now. It's burned in your mind's eye. You all just did it, you dirty birds. You all just put that image of Shane milking Ed Harrison's prostate. You all just got that. You know it.
It just doesn't know. Even Kyle's like,
Oh god. Hey man, at least I got freaking Ed to laugh.
And this is
that's just wrong, Sharif.
no. Just no. You guys just think of
Not good.
Looks like we found what he's not so tolerant of. Sharif crossed the line with this. First it was the DOTD. Oh, what the crap.
I
This is the guy that won't send me my Aurelia.
Fucked up.
hold on.
I keep.
All right, I think
Milk Ed. Wait. Milk something fed prostate?
Yeah, milk Ed.
hold on. First, I was all like, but then I was all like,
Oh god.
just to reinforce the visual for you guys.
Gosh.
Oh.
Well, Edward Harrison once again comes through in the clutch.
Thank you.
So, yeah. What's up? You gonna hit me with some more volcano shit then?
Speaking of which,
Hey,
it's already started.
Oh god.
The first one's in Bluminati.
freaking blue.
The confused face is one of the best parts too.
Hands the size of his head.
Stevie has big hands.
A big old hand.
You do not want those hands in your prostate.
How do you know, buddy?
Also, just so you guys know, me and Shane have been taking the whole one suck thing.
Oh God.
We've legitimately continued the trash talking amongst each other, not just by text. What did I say to him here? Oh, I said, it's cute how you think you have a chance to out-chug me, but want to look into adopting an emotional support animal afterwards. But then we actually talked to each other, and he's like, "No, he's like, Stevie, you're funny, man." He's like, "Your absolute confidence is gonna fail you so hard." he's like, you know, we could joke about this. He's like, "You ain't gonna out-chug me." So, just so you guys know, it's a goof and it's a legit competition as well. So
It's fucking on.
I took a picture just for you guys today.
one suck. Everybody knows the rules.
Yes, sir.
There is a graphic. Got to figure out how to put that together. But yeah.
Oh, dude. Like, imagine, like, freaking
Josh.
live streaming it, and then people in the pit, like, tune in for the one suck challenge.
Okay,
I went from
let me ask this. Ideas rolling here, folks. Okay, so this was originally going to be a Shane versus Stevie Yoo-hoo chugging contest, right? And then we started thinking about the one suck challenge. What if this is just a no, hear me out, Shane, because we did talk about this, but its wheels are turning here. Tell me to shut up anytime. So me and Shane have our chug off. That's happening. But to buy a box of Yoo-hoo that we're talking about, that's going to be a minimum 6-pack, right? Or like even a 4-pack. There's going to be more people at the house. What if the one suck challenge is truly a one suck challenge, and it's not just me and Shane? Ryan's going to be there.
Yeah.
Iggy's going to be there. Sharif's probably going to be there. Forrest is probably going to be there. Marty's probably going to be there. We could actually open up the one suck challenge and just make this an open invitational.
Do y'all really want to get on this?
I won't be there, but I 100% say yes.
I think it should definitely be an open challenge, right? Like, chug challenge between you
You
and...
think there's time to get stickers made and delivered?
Yes.
I wouldn't. Well, not with Zug Monster.
With Sticker App, Stevie, the one that I've been using for like the shiny guys, these guys could turn and burn really quick.
Could we do... okay, I'll talk to Longbone. See if we can mod that into a Blade Show 2025 one suck challenge. Some sort of graphic on that.
Oof and
We
Yoo-hoo.
can try to do stickers real quick.
Yeah, dude. If we get the design done, I'll order them and I'll just bring them with me to Atlanta.
Bruh, the one suck invitational.
Yes. One suck invitational.
What are the rules of this?
Every day.
Is it just who can down the box the fastest? Is it...
And one suck.
Yeah, who can get
one suck.
the most out of the Yoo-hoo box in one suck?
Can I bring my own straw?
No, you have to do it with the little corrugated.
The little paint.
Straw that comes with it.
Yep.
And I would even say there should be rules like you can't squeeze the box.
I was gonna say that, Matty.
Yeah.
Good thinking.
But how do you know if
You're
they're squeezing it or not?
sucking.
When you suck it, the air sucks the box in.
Hold on. Are we gonna say there's no manipulating? You just punch it and start sucking?
Hands free, hands behind
Punch
the
it and
back.
suck it.
One suck.
Okay. So, all right. I have a strategy, and I don't know if it'll get me. Just if I give away my strategy now.
Stevie's been practicing.
Or no. Well, I've been one sucking a long time. This ain't gonna be my first one suck rodeo, if you know what I mean.
Stevie holds his Capri Sun. I've been training my whole life for this.
Yeah, this ain't my first one suck rodeo, pals. Okay, so
No, you can't have two holes because that lets air in and makes the flow better.
Right.
It's got to be punch and suck, all one.
Pure
do we,
suck
so do
power.
we say it's got to be on a table, hands off? Then
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking hands
Okay.
behind the back, no manipulation, one suck. You
I
know,
think maybe that'd be hard. Maybe just hold the box, but no squeezing. If you squeeze, you're disqualified.
it's going to be on the honor system. Then I mean, who's going to?
You gotta punch it and then throw your hands behind you.
dude, Maddie, I'm telling you, it'll be a lot.
You know
fun.
what though? Hold on. Actually, we're going to be in Atlanta, so I think that we should punch it and then have to throw your hands in the air
Wave them like you just
Nice.
and wave
Nice
them like you just
throwback.
don't air.
if you like fishing.
And if you like fish and grits and all that pimp shit, everybody, let me hear you say,
Okay.
Yeah,
Use
you
your
go.
hands to
here.
touch the balls.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, think about it, Maddie. You've got 6 to 8 dudes around a table, hands behind their back, all like,
Sucking on something.
Okay, so let's think about the situation here. You know the table that we got
yeah,
underneath the canopy. We can line people up. We got a room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
8.
People can film from the little stairs, right? Because there's stairs right there at the opposite end of the table, right?
Yep.
Someone could be standing there filming and facing the.
Give him the old punch and suck.
Even the old punch suck.
Brian, you're gonna be there, right?
Yes.
You're gonna
Yeah.
suck, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You're gonna join these boys and suck it.
Oh, I'm gonna suck it.
Oh, Ryan, I think you may have just exposed yourself to your first meme. I think you created your first meme officially.
Suck it.
Be prepared. Be prepared.
I
just
came
wait
to
for the-
Blade Show to chew bubble gum and suck it. And I'm all out of bubble gum.
Oh. All right, so yes, we have to try to get some
Oh yeah.
we have to try to get the stickers made. So I'll
Oh,
talk
right.
to
Carl's Jr.
that would be dope.
Blade Show brought to you by Olight, Carl's Jr. And
We could
YouTube.
actually make that happen, by the way, Stevie, right? Like, with the way, like, Blade House is going, you know?
Right.
With the amount of content that we could, like, pick out of one of those, like, I'm sure we could get, like, a sponsored deal.
Oh no, don't do it dirty. Who's doing the video? That's a good question. I think that
You should be on the Said Stevie, man.
someone there will be able to do
Just put
it.
your phone on a tripod. Film the whole
Well,
thing.
and that, yeah, absolutely. I can do that. I even have a little fob that I can control it with. So Yeah,
Perfect.
we'll get it. We'll get it filmed and framed.
Is that gonna be there?
Well, good question. I don't know if Zach is coming out to Atlanta. Hey, if anybody is going out to Atlanta and flying, I have the ability to gift you a Clear membership. If you guys don't know what the Clear is, it's basically like a paid line cutting deal. Like you have to create an account, and then you go up to, so you can use it at the airport. You wait in line for the Clear, which is like 3 people long normally is all, and they cut you to the front of the line. They use it at like sporting events and everything too.
In your face suck action.
When I renewed my membership, I got to gift out trial memberships. So even if you were using it just for Atlanta, it might be worth it. So
Yeah, I'm probably going to take you up on that, to be honest.
So if y'all are flying in, or if you're just flying anywhere, I guess, let me know if you want to try it out. Or I guess, again, for even sporting events. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be just for flying, but I thought I'd open it up to people that are flying first. Sharif's already on the...
I am.
He's on the, oh, this motherfucker again list.
Yeah. My name is Sharif, Kyle. Like, come on. That's everything.
Yeah.
Shane, if you're listening, check the Instagram. I sent you a question real quick.
YouTube.
Oh, Rob Fob. With his pink cat. Q4. Oh man,
You walked in on the one suck.
So seeing Q4 made me remember today I had to book my trip for a quarterly business review, and guess where I'm going? I'm going back to Sheboygan, baby.
Sheboygan Stevie.
Going back to Sheboygan.
Sheboygan Stevie returns.
Sheboygan and being Sheboygan. So
Will you be there on one of the days you go live?
I will.
So we gonna deal with Sheboygan Stevie for show.
Yeah, I should. Well, okay, they're 3 hours ahead of you. So I should be able to still join you on that Wednesday. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I get done with work at 12 now. I could go early.
Well, no, it'd be that Wednesday is the actual day of my quarterly business review with all my entire team. So you go. Wisconsin 2 hours or 3 hours ahead? I don't remember.
House is 2.
It's only 2? Okay, it is simple. Okay, so if you go live at 4, that's 6 p.m. local time. I don't know if I'll be able to make one. I always say that, but
You were here this week.
maybe towards the
How many sucks was it though?
Exactly.
It's not called the 3 suck challenge.
you just like Shane. Look, I think
Shane's practiced though.
I think that the chugging is going to be a slaughter, I think that I have a chance in the one suck because I do have a method.
Also, Capri Sun.
Let me ask you guys. I'm going to. I've drunk many a juice box, Capri Suns. You guys remember the twisted little cap thing?
Oh yeah,
Squeeze-Its. Squeeze-Its.
Squeeze it.
That's what they're called. Squeeze it. All that stuff. I can one suck them mofos, but I do have a method. So, are people going to say I'm going to employ this method because I don't think it's cheating. I've just developed my own method of being able to one suck.
Everyone's got their techniques.
That's not considered cheating. I don't want to be labeled a cheater.
Well, it depends on.
If I'm going to win the one suck, I want it to be clean, and people are going to be like, "Oh, damn, he did have a technique." I don't want to be like, "Oh, well, he cheated because he has a technique."
Well, then whoever we deem as the referees, maybe we'll have a little private tech session.
Fair.
Use technique.
You know what? Fair. Here's what I'll say. I'm going to employ my strategy. If it's deemed unworthy, I will admit defeat. However, I think you guys are going to be like, "Damn, that's fucking clever."
All right, hell yeah.
I would say if you're able to employ the technique using only the straw, no hands,
Correct.
It's legal.
Okay.
I don't think there's any rules on how to use the straw.
Okay.
I mean, I can't think of any other way you do it, so I don't know.
Okay.
But also, Shane,
Trying to think.
Capri Sun's flavored water, Yoo-Hoo's a little bit thicker. Practice with them boxes.
Hey, lactose intolerant. What's your thoughts on Yoo-Hoo?
I recently learned, I think it was last week we were talking about that they have different flavors. The cookies and cream, the
It's
strawberry.
been so long since I had a Yoo-Hoo.
I've never had it in a box. I always got those glass jars.
The bottles, yeah.
Have you ever had it with a fox?
I've never had it.
Goat?
That I recall anyway.
So the one, the chug off between Shane and I is did we agree on 32 ounce, Shane? So we're gonna have to get some 32 ounce glasses. I'm thinking just a plastic, or do we do just like a Dixie cup?
32 ounces of Yoo-Hoo?
And that's just a
That's
first to
good.
finish.
Yeah, that's
First to finish. Yeah, that's a leader.
First to finish, glasses tipped over, no spillage.
That's a lot of Yoo-Hoo.
There he is. I summoned thee. That's awesome.
Lurk and waits for like milk references or something.
I am the god of lactose, the intolerant.
Oh, no. He's tolerant. His avatar's a cup of milk.
Yeah, 32 is actually kind of a lot.
Yeah, when you said 32, I was a little surprised.
That's a pint,
It
right?
is.
Yeah.
16 ounces a pint.
I mean, here it is next to a monster. That's a serious chug.
Yeah, 16 is plenty.
I could chug this easy. 16 ounces would be easy. 32 is kind of
Hey, you know what's really gonna happen during all this? Remember that scene in Stand By Me during the pie eating contest? We're gonna chug so much. yoo-hoo that people are going to start barfing.
Ugh.
Um,
No, see, that's what makes it a challenge.
Yeah,
though.
because you know this is going to turn into multiple rounds.
If you could do those, Yako, it'd be easy.
Yeah, man. That's now. Here's the thing. If we're gonna be real official about this, then the referee's got to puncture the straw into the hole, unless your technique involves manipulation of the hole.
I'll leave that one alone. But you know what? Shane just said he could chug a pitcher of beer. Okay, hello, camera. I say do the 32 ounces then, because 16's pretty easy. Wait, wrong way.
Well, let me ask you this. Would you guys want to see, should we also, depending on how it goes, do a baby bird challenge?
No, ew.
No.
Baby bird is going down! Baby bird, it's happening! It's happening!
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, fucking Oprah, Anthony. Oh, Jesus.
Where is this coming from?
No way did that just happen!
Oh.
Oh my god!
So what do you think?
Why did you say that?
Should we do the baby bird?
Exactly.
I was just about to say, was that Shane in the video? And then Shane types this.
Gareth, my South American brother.
Hey, Garrett.
The baby bird.
Gareth,
Unhinged.
One of the most disgusting things ever.
Unhinged.
Oh.
that video should not exist.
Dude. There's so much stuff from Opie and Anthony and old school Howard Stern that is just fucking crazy.
Yeah, but that's like I would do the Steve-O porta potty bungee jump before I did the baby bird.
Oh god, even
I
that
wouldn't
one
do
was horrible.
What?
I would not do either.
No,
No, I wouldn't do either, but if I had to choose between the two, I can't do spit
I
stuff.
wouldn't.
oh man,
Ugh.
I don't know. Those
yeah.
that's a rock in a hard place.
And you know that was a good question. Where'd it go? How did you have that up so quick?
I just
I was wondering if you had it saved.
no.
Stevie had it in the background the whole time. Like, I'm just waiting.
All if you type in baby bird Opie, that's the very first thing that pops up.
So how did you find this out?
That's I listened to that when that was on Opie and Anthony. I used to, when I first started, I had a just an MP3 player, and I would download Opie and Anthony off of I think they were Serious also, right? Yeah, I think they were also Serious.
Oh well, no, they were doing wild shit before Sirius, man.
Oh yeah. They were on terrestrial radio for sure, but I think they made the move, and that's I don't remember how or when, but I listened to that on an MP3 player.
They were shock jocks during the same era as like Howard Stern.
Oh yeah. They never got along with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Opie's a bit of a oddball. But yeah, dude, they had Jim Norton on there, and that's where I really got to all the comedians that didn't go on Stern went on Opie and Anthony. You know, they had more like straight up comedians that I would be into. And that was Bill Burr, and I think is it Joe Rogan, I think, might also be on that, but Bill Burr is in that episode also. He's there for he's there for, if you actually listen to what leads up to that, and then the post, yeah. So,
Yeah.
Spoken like a true weakling. Shane, if you can take a picture.
I don't know. You who's kind of thick and very sweet.
Yeah, the thing is, like, beer, while carbonated, it doesn't fill your gut up when you chug it.
And get good, Yako. 12 seconds.
Yeah. Mortal. Dude, I think it's happening again. I think someone's having I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background or not, but I got a church. It's like 2 blocks from me. And they got a big back parking lot. People love to skirt in there and do their midnight burnouts.
Oh.
In the, you know.
Good night, Jay.
And then I haven't been able to see the footage, but apparently they had one of those, like, an attempted, like, what do they call those, crash outs or
Sideshows.
Yeah. People are always getting fucking plowed into, and I think they attempted that over there and it wasn't successful. But
yeah, I've been to a few car meets that were like in the process of turning into full-on sideshows, and they're so dumb. They're hilarious, but they're so dumb.
I don't get the idea of somebody doing donuts and you're going to stand out in the middle of the street while they're doing donuts. I mean, how stupid are you?
It's just to be like thought of as tough on the street. Right. If you don't have much, at least you're a badass on the street.
And right, there's people out there that are super
dumbass on the street.
What it proves is you can get hit by a car and go flying and then just get up and run away. You know?
Yeah.
It takes your pants down. It seems like dudes always get their pants taken down and then their asses coming out. But they get bing, or some broad not intention just gets sideswiped and like they full on cartwheel through the air.
I've noticed they either hit a person or they slide into a curb and it caves the tire.
Right. Or they hit each other and instant airbags going off. And then now they got the idiots that hang out
of the car, yeah.
And they
what do you expect to happen? Like, I don't get it.
Hey, it's perfect. I don't wish ill will upon anybody, but hey, man, survival of the fittest. There's some species, this animal species that ain't meant to live very long.
Yeah, dude, I totally think this the same way. Like, there was a sideshow that went like a little viral because they ended up in this intersection, and like a real biker gang kind of like showed up to the intersection. One of the cars clipped one of the dude's bikes, and the entire crew got up, and one of the dudes just pulled out a gun, and the guy just hustled down the street full speed to get out of there. It was like, bro, that's the crazy shit that happens though at sideshows. You know, like,
it's unpredictable.
If you can't deal with the consequences, don't go around and FAFO. You know.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, the last one that I was at, like dudes and Hellcats and stuff, we were in a parking lot. They locked up the front and we're just literally doing burnouts in their parking spots, like one after the other. Kids started lighting off fireworks and then throwing them into like the streets and stuff, and I was like, "Oh, this is about to get nuts, man." I bailed. Yep.
Was that Stevie?
Remember, no, remember that was Sharif.
Yeah.
That was Sharif.
Their pants do always come down.
We haven't seen Ninja Sharif in a long time.
Yeah. There's a channel that I follow for that stuff on my car account. I'm trying to see. Can't remember the name. God, I have very intestinal.
By the way, that's Gary that you actually hear in the background of that video.
Gary show up to a sideshow. I would love that.
No, I'm not joking. This is legitimately. Listen. That's Gary.
I forgot about this video.
I fucking love it.
Shout out Gary. Hashtag
Shout out
Gary.
I took that from a clip of Gary making that noise on one of the live streams.
Okay, Gary.
Put it in that video. Shout out Gary.
Yeah, man.
So Stevie, switching topics. Are you guys doing anything for a 3-year roundtable thing, or?
Yeah.
We're trying to figure something out.
Sweet.
It's hard. It's how do you do something? It's an investment to do stuff, and so we're trying to make sure that we do it right, and be rewarding, but then also try to drive business. One of the things that we all struggle with is breaking outside of. We have an awesome, very supportive, immediate community. Absolutely, positively, no doubt about it. But trying to, without doing it the right way, if there is a truly right way, but trying to make it outside of that, and start bringing in some new business. At least trying to give us the opportunity to do so. With the way things are, and when you're only going about it by advertising, by reposting what people currently do, basically, and definitely some original content. Outside of that, you have to start paying to boost your stuff. And look, it's all normal business stuff, but we're not trying to go about that route. So trying to grow organically, but still growing is that's a tough one. So just trying to figure that out on what will actually be done. But I talked about this the other night. I feel almost guilty at times with as much work as I've done. I have not been focusing on Roundtable myself at all. 3 years still, again, going strong. Not a week goes by Forrest ain't selling Hanks. Joe's killing it. I just mailed off an order to this dude the other day. I think I saw that you got it.
I got it today. Well, it
hey.
came the other day. But...
So I didn't tell you about it. I figured I'd wait until you got it. That unscented is off center, and I didn't want to use it until I saw it, and I almost thought it looked cool having it off center the way it is. So that's why it's not on center like normal. But I thought it looked cool. So
it looks good, man.
Then I also
about the beard stuff at work.
I also just sent out an order to P and Dubs. I sent out an order to who else ordered just recently?
Have you guys done the Instagram ads? I see little small businesses doing it all the time.
Yeah, however, a lot of the stuff that we show ultimately gets not promoted outside of your followers, because anything knife related is absolutely, flagged at some point when you're a business account.
Even with the paid ads?
I get good returns, like when I'm hiring locally with Facebook ads, I get good returns on it, but I'm not advertising knives and stuff.
Right. So
I had a conversation with Brian, Transparent Knives, about that. And when you do like Stevie disappeared, but when you do advertising for a business, there's advertising that you do to gain customers, and then advertising you do to retain customers.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
And he put it to me very well. He said, if you really think about it, the way the algorithm is stacked on Instagram now, Instagram is really much more about customer retention. So if you really want to gain new customers, we really need to begin thinking outside of Instagram. And that's why Brian started that subscription Substack, right? Because
that's a good transition for me.
Yeah, I thought about that.
So I have subscribed. I bought the annual membership to follow Brian on Substack. It's $30. He's posted a couple of vlogs so far. I encourage you also, if you want to see, help someone who's trying to further themselves in the knife making business. It's a kind of a passive way to earn some income to put towards, so that's why I did it. But I encourage you guys to do it as well, if that's something you're into. But if you weren't going to, I've already gifted one to Kyle. I have room for 4 more that I can sign up, I think, for like 3 months or something. So that was the other thing. I talked to Matty. I was like, there's 2 things I can...
Don't feel dumb and guilty.
Don't feel dumb and guilty. If that works, dude, that's what it's there for.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that, I guess,
it's worth it.
That's another good... I've said this before. When people have been accused of buying subs, there's a difference, I think, between buying bot services or whatever, and we all have the option when we monetize something to promote it. That if you promote a video like that and you gain more subs off of it, to me, that is not buying subs. You're investing into yourself, basically, is what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I don't consider that buying subs. So yeah,
people do though.
Yeah, if you're doing that, you're looking at it from the business aspect of things. And if you're trying to make an income on doing that, that's the stuff you got to do in business to promote yourself. So if that's what you're trying to accomplish with whatever you're doing, I guess just be honest about it. Just be upfront about it,
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Now, if you're, from what I've been told, you can also just buy services where bots will come and subscribe and they're fake subscribers. That's different to me. But if you pay a couple of shekels to get one of your videos out there and someone watches it that wouldn't have normally seen it, goes, I'm going to subscribe to that dude. Are you buying a sub? I guess technically, but you're also earning it more than just having a bot show up and subscribe, right? So
I don't think you bought the sub. You may have paid to have it put in front of that person.
right.
But he's the one who ultimately decided to sub.
That's advertising, plain and simple,
Yeah,
right?
that's straight up advertising. So, but like Maddie said, some people do look at it differently.
Some people are dumb. Also, it doesn't mean you have to
you
listen
don't.
to opinions.
I think if that turns you off and you don't like that, I get that, but it's not an unfair practice.
Absolutely.
Because it's not giving you an unfair. I mean, you're the one paying for it, you know.
Right.
Exactly.
Like I said, you're just kind of investing in yourself.
Like, make no bones about it, right? Like, I'm paying all this money to have inventory, travel with my shit across the country, have a table, pay for electricity, pay for Wi-Fi, do all this stuff to be at Blade Show as advertising. I'm not going to make a shit ton of money from Blade Show, but the amount of people who will get exposed to me and then become future customers, that's what the investment is. So how is that any different than paying the algorithm to put me in front of people?
Because the numbers on your YouTube goes up too fast. That's what people say.
Yeah.
I think Yako did it. He was talking about it.
Saying he did it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, man.
Yeah,
Yako's out there trying to sell him some hanks and some bad wax and trying to legitimately get it going. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Do you know any other Substack writers, Scott? I bet Scott knows a few other Substack writers. Scott.
Matt,
yeah. Scotty's the other one that, man, I will say about Substack, I like it. So Scotty's got 2 or 3 on there. He's got his What is Titanium Tuesday and just an intro into, Knife Tube schedule and everything. Brian Kim's got a couple, but Brian's is different. Brian's trying to, Brian's always trying to give something back, if you're going to spend money with him. And so he started doing this vlog, so it's an exclusive one. So yes, it is a paid content one, but, again, just passive income for him trying to put towards whatever. But, the one thing about Substack is that it, for some reason, auto subscribed me to all sorts of full on left wing. I stay pretty neutral and try to tune out both sides. But I got hit with all these left wing wackos.
That's awesome.
And then I've just taken it too far. I was like, oh my God, how do I turn this off?
Bro, the algorithms on every platform either put extreme point of view, political stuff in front of you, OnlyFans girls, or cute animal videos. Those are the top 3 things that they push.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
He's a thigh man. But no, I like seeing people. Maddie, you had started at one point. You were gonna do a vlog or a blog. I forget what that was signed up as, but you were gonna do something.
Ago.
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't remember.
It took me forever to design it, and then I just forgot about it. What was it even on?
I don't remember.
I had the coolest name for it, too.
Hold on. I bet you if I
What was it?
go back and go to our DMs.
Leaking his diary.
What? What if I just type blog?
You check that. I'm going to see if maybe I did a community post at some point sharing it.
I think you did this I mean, maybe you said something about it, but I think you did it pre-Discord.
I think it was pre-Discord. Ooh, I don't know.
Whoa, what is this?
Dude, Ryan, what are you, while these guys are finding this stuff, what are you most looking forward to it in Atlanta?
I'm almost scatterbrained about it. There's so much I won't. I definitely want to check out Akona areas.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I wanted Aurelia, if I can get over to them before they get sold out.
Hey, just let me know. You can snag one at the house.
Yeah.
I thought
But I don't know what to expect. It's like I told Stevie the other night. It's I'm trying to strategize because I don't want to go spend $1,000 on a knife and then see something I want more later. You know,
That's the worst part of it.
yeah.
that's absolutely part of the. You want to browse, but then when something, it's like, well, do I risk coming back and not being able to get it?
Not being there, exactly. I don't
But
know
then do you end up buying two when you were only going to buy one? You know, that's part of the. So either it's like what I don't have to worry about it anymore. But like the first year, what I didn't do is I brought enough cash to cover my impulses instead of just bringing a little bit of cash and limiting myself. I'm like, well, look, if I get crazy, at least I'll have the money to cover myself here. When I should have just been like, no, I'm not going to. I mean, my first year, man, I was like a kid in a candy store.
Yeah, dude.
This one I feel like I'm gonna be like.
I bought. I don't remember how much but I spent close to like $2,500 at my first year going there, if I'm being honest. But again, that was my I had saved up for shit like that.
Yeah.
I save for this has become my annual vacation, so I put little bits of money away towards this every year, and then now I have the rule of I don't bring in unless something goes out. So I sell something now currently to fund what I'm going to be getting.
Yeah.
So I don't have the impulse anymore. But going to your first one and having a little bit of money to burn, yeah, it's
If you are really genuinely thinking about high dollar stuff, right? And when I say high dollar, I mean like Chris Reeves and up, right? Your best bet is to go and look at the most expensive stuff first, right? Like if you're considering customs and all of that stuff, look at customs first, you know? Because you know what the production stuff is, and the production you more than likely can get again at a later point in time.
Yeah.
Oh.
That makes sense.
But definitely don't go around and, like, I hate to say it, but don't stop by my booth. Don't stop by Arcane. Don't stop by, right, like the more easy to acquire stuff, you know, and blow your load there first. And then you see that custom and you're like, oh, crap.
Illuminati.
You know?
Oh, blue.
Kyle, I didn't technically sell anything to bring in the McKenna. However, I had made room with stuff going out a while ago. And that money for the McKenna came out of my... I have a reserve. I'm stupid for doing it, but I keep my PayPal balance as my kind of knife funds. I know that they could be seized, and I guess I'm kind of rolling the dice on that, which probably isn't the best, but no, I mean, I practice what I preach. I try not to go out of pocket with my knives these days. I've already gone out of pocket with them.
I do that same thing with sports memorabilia.
Yeah.
I don't go out of pocket for you.
So, like when I got my Blessed Knives custom, I sold off my Koenig Arius to fund that. My next edgy Blade Works is being funded by, I sold my Ferrum Forge Demigod.
That's another table I want to stop by is Edgy Blade Works.
Yeah. Scott's working on some cool shit right now, man.
Brian, what's up, dude? I'll have them in Atlanta, but between now and Atlanta, I'm not shipping out anymore Aurelias, other than ones that have already been committed. So I'm in full Blade Show prep mode, so not going to add anything to my docket at this stage.
Yeah. Be prepared.
Yeah. Like, basically, over the next 3 weeks, I'm doing a second round of QC, and I'm going to be war testing, like, the payment system, the internet connection on the iPad, all of that stuff, and just making sure all of my setup is good to go. So I'm going to be pretty slammed. Yeah, dude. So, like, I don't know. For me, I definitely have a bunch of cash set aside. I'm really only going to look at the customs. Like, I'd really love to get Stevie picked up his custom Sodbuster. I've always been wanting to pick up a custom Lanny's clip. And I'm definitely going to look at the table prices for Tom Mayo, because Tom Mayo is like an American legend knife maker, tactical knife guy that's getting up there in age. And his table prices, like at CCKS, were way low for his level of quality and reputation. Yeah, like it was stupid how cheap his knives were.
Look at that, Ryan. You got 960 choices to spend your money. I was going through the list last night, and it's all the usual suspects that I'm gonna want to stop by. But have you looked at this yet?
I haven't seen.
Shut up, Kyle.
So yeah, you can go to the Blade Show website and check out the exhibitors' names, and then you can also get the floor map.
Now I've seen the floor-mat. I just haven't seen that list of names.
So Sharif is what you are.
27-0.
Yeah, 27-0.
Oh, 27.
there's where Sharif's gonna be.
Oh,
Right here. Right by Tactile, right by Original Goat.
Steve, you got to show the tab.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so Sharif's going to be right here. So the wall separating the big room and the little room is this wall here. So that's the back wall there. So he's not too far from where TRM's going to be. And then I think Emerson's on this wall too, right?
All the way at the front.
Yeah.
Always in the same place.
So it's a pretty solid location that Sharif's got. So this is one of the entrances right there. And this is the main entrance right here. Because you always have Hinderer and Protect right as you walk in.
Yep.
So you hang a right. And
Gareth, are you going to be there?
And head up. And there is Sharif. Lynch isn't too far from you.
Yep. Got Tactile, Original Goat, Lynch Northwest. This is freaking sick. Dude, even Zero Feud's going to be there.
And you're also not far from John Gray.
Yeah.
John Gray is...
Gray?
John Gray is somewhere right in here.
Yeah, he's at the end of one of the booths. I think maybe look at the one over by Esty or something. A little bit to the left, I think. And down.
There's Ocaso. Romeo. Fast food.
Yeah. But I can't... It's a sea of tables, but I think if you go all the way to the left, that's where Artisan is, right? Isn't Artisan always
They're
down?
usually up in that top left corner.
Up in the top left.
Yep.
No, they're not there.
They're right there.
Right there, 36.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Is Israel in the same area? Yeah, he is. He's in
You
the
should be right down
Right.
here.
You go up a little bit.
248. He was right up there.
Yeah, his corner booth right there.
Yep.
Freeman.
Right.
Right there.
Ooh, Glow Rhino got a new location.
Yeah, that's good.
Ooh, gotta stop by Erst and Gerst.
Oh, and Devo got a full-on booth. Look at that.
Devo? Are they gonna be there? Oh, okay.
Right across from Ugh.
239.
And there's USA made blades right next to Witty. On the backside, QSP got a new spot.
Dogwood. That's where Grumpy will be.
There's Cody.
Oh, Alan Elishowitz has his own table or own booth?
Yes, yeah.
Ooh, there's Cold Steel. I would pick up an Atlas.
Oh.
I mean FMJ.
Spider Co's over here. Yep, Spider Co's always right down in the corner.
Go see the Katua booth and Reich. They got cool stuff.
They got the Soul Stones.
They do.
I've never heard of them before.
They got cool stuff.
Microtech.
McNeese.
I was about to say, I just saw McNeese. There's Koenig.
Joy of Cooking. There's
Oh,
John.
I think I got the invite for the Kaiser dinner, by the way, Stevie.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think Neo shot me. Yep, he sent me it's in the same place. Yeah, I got the invite to the meetup for Kaiser dinner.
Okay.
Ryan, you're coming with us. Every year, Kaiser throws this big, ridiculous gathering. All the YouTubers you see, all show up there, and it's free food, booze, up to a limit or whatever. And then, it's just a good excuse to hang out.
It's gonna be fun, man.
We met Brian, BEDC there. The first time we actually met him in person, he wasn't never had joined the channels. I don't think he even had his channel up yet. And we met him, or maybe he just started his channel. And yeah, we met up at the Kaiser dinner, met his whole family and stuff like that. And now we're all buddies.
Yeah. He seems like a really cool guy.
Oh, Brian's the best, man. I got nothing but love for that man. He knows it.
Shane can rock that Kaiser hat.
Oh,
That
Luke,
fit
yeah,
him
right?
so well.
Yeah, that's Luke and Drew behind.
that's funny.
Yeah, man. And yeah, I wonder if Bees is gonna be the MC again.
Nothing wrong with Kaiser.
I like some Kaisers.
Oh yeah, I got nothing but love for Kaiser.
I wish they would get their act together on my prototype.
Yeah.
But other than
I
that,
know you had a prototype there, Matty.
also I had this one by them.
See, I didn't know that, man. That's still cool.
Oh,
Here, please.
Yes, sir. Here you go. Is there anything else I can help you with right now?
No, thank you. Those are good.
All right, I'll be back to check on.
Any pickles on here?
No, sir.
Sir, take them back.
Okay, I can do that.
I will say, Bees is a good sport. I literally, so Bees was up talking about how he's Kaiser's #1 shill.
That's a good
Literally, he gave
Yeah.
this big speech on how he's the #1 shill for Kaiser, and he got done, and I'm like, "Hey, Bees, get me a couple of sandwiches," and he did.
But Shane, they served American burgers.
yeah.
Oh.
Um, Bees was a good sport, man.
Yeah.
It's at the Battery, Shane? The dinner?
So I think the coolest thing that happened at last year's dinner was me and Scotty actually ran into, I can't remember what his name is, but me and Scotty were in line for some food, and we met we met this guy right here, who,
Ain't nothing.
look at that guy.
yeah, I remember him.
Yep.
So, and hey, there's Iggy, and there's Casey and Iggy. But me and Scott were in line, and Scott just said to the dude, like, "Hey, man, what'd you pick up at the show?" And making small talk with the guy, and the guy is like, "Oh man, I got this, the Kaiser Phoenix," and we're like, "Oh, right on, yeah, the Mattisfaction knife," and he was like, "Huh?" We're like, "Mattisfaction designed that," and he's like, "Oh, okay." We thought that was cool because it's not that he didn't know who Matty was. He got it because he liked the knife, not
Wow.
because of Mattisfaction, right?
Yeah.
And so that was a really cool moment with me and Scotty there in line with meeting that dude.
That is pretty cool, man.
It is cool. And those of you who have designed knives, like Cole, if you're listening, what's neat is if you're scrolling through Facebook and people like post their pocket checks and you see like your knife and someone who you have no idea who they are. It's a pretty cool feeling.
Yeah, man. And like after a crazy day, you get to like freaking knock out, hang with the boys.
Oh,
you know.
whoop. Did I? Did we both try to share something?
Yeah, we did.
No,
Look
it's
at
always first. You got the picture, Stevie as a pillow.
So I don't have a knife to show off, but here this really made my day. Again, it's more of a, like it's a weird ego thing, kind of in a way that feels weird. But in a room full of a bunch of YouTubers, knife tubers, there was only one person, if you want to consider him a knife tuber, that is represented as this one dude.
Heck yeah.
Sporting not one, but two Said Stevie shirts at the Kaiser party. Shout out to Loot, shout out to Iggy.
Yeah.
Both rocking their Said Stevie gear at the Kaiser show.
I don't know, Patrick.
Look at that dirty tattooed guy in the background. You know who that is?
Wait, that is
That's Heyman right there, right over Iggy's shoulder. Do you know who this is?
I want to say Gons, but I have a feeling it's G-Ball.
It's G-Ball.
Yeah,
That really is right outside the stadium.
but that was
Yeah,
Heyman.
you see the stadium right next to you.
Yeah, I know that Comcast building very well, right there.
Yep, that's G-Ball.
Yep. So even if you didn't design a knife, you're still putting the work into it, Gareth, helping him out. And Shane, tell Patrick I said thank you. That's cool.
Oh, and here's the other thing I need to figure out for Blade Show is
guzzle balls. That's Patina Turner.
That was the old crop dust for Petey the Pirate.
That wasn't a crop dust. You announced it.
That was an A-bomb. that wasn't a little cutesy wootsy.
I had that one. I saved that one up.
The dude looked at you. That's my favorite part, other than the high pitch. Imagine you're just browsing, oh, cool coins, and then some big dude walks in, lets out a giant squeaker, and walks back out.
All the
Kinda
while
ruins your
recording
cool
himself,
pirate
by
coin
the
moment.
way.
As subtle as an A10.
Yeah, exactly. The guy, Stevie just didn't walk in there and fart to be like discreet. Stevie walked in there and he was like,
Yeah, play it again, Stevie.
Huh?
Play it again, Stevie.
Want me to play it again?
yeah.
Gareth said, play it again. And I
Okay.
support his question. Just watch the guy over your shoulder. He looks at you.
Hold on.
This is my favorite sentence, though. As subtle as an A10.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night just giggling. Scott.
A10, bro.
That's exactly what Stevie did.
Later, suckers.
I thought that was the camera on this Kirk talking.
Later, suckers.
Yeah.
Stevie.
I got the idea from Shane. You know,
Oh, man.
Shane crop dusted all of. He crop dusted from the entrance all the way to the sheer girl off. with some walking boots.
It did sound like a little bit of that Hindi music in the beginning.
But then I gotta find. I continued with that. So the first year I didn't film it, but it was old Tempest Knives got it. And then let's see, do I have the one from Blade West? Oh, I don't think I still have the Blade West one. Because I got Luck Knives.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that video for some reason.
Well, who's this year's target? It's kind of like a.
Well, that's what I kind of gotta figure that out. I need to right the wrong.
You know, Topps knives never got corrupt dusted.
No, but I did boo them.
You did. That's right. Even at the restaurant.
Yeah.
17 sips, 17 poots. Oh, yes. Slap some kick me signs.
Shane, please don't crop dust me. You too, Stevie. Please don't crop dust me. I don't need pink eye.
I mean, I can't make any promises.
Partially paid for Blade Show. Oh, Kyle sent a DM. He's got a target.
All right.
I wonder who is Kyle mad at right now?
God.
I can't think of who Kyle would choose.
I'm gonna put it in the what Kyle said in the private chat.
See, yeah. TS Prof versus Workshop. Stevie farted in the workshop filming booth.
Oh, I definitely have that one.
No.
But I did find. Here we go.
Chemical warfare at the Jack Wolf.
Yes, there you go. Fitting target.
That's going to be about it, folks. Let's wrap it up. That's going to be about it, folks. And really what I'm doing is stalling. I think I got it going. But, yeah. We're going to call that good. Oh, SBD. That was a... I could have placed it. The timing was a little off, but that... If it translated on film, that's great. If not, that was my Blade Show West bomb. If you know, you know.
We know.
It wasn't. I didn't pull that one off as well, but it did happen.
That was for King.
That was for King. That was for King.
Yep.
Stevie should make those stickers. That'll be his calling card. Dust drops a sticker on the table, keeps on going.
You've been farting, huh?
You've just been lamafood.
You've been lamafood. Y'all just got dusted. The Blade Show farters here. They had a Silver Surfer smock. He's one of my favorite superheroes. Good night, Todd. I guess it's good morning.
Good night, Toddward.
You just got smoked. You've been blessed. Ask if they smell popcorn when you drop one and leave.
Yep, that's the best. That's the move right there.
I don't smell popcorn at all. And people do that too when you're like, do you smell popcorn?
Dude, the place you don't like. Don't get me wrong, it's not as bad as Comic-Con, right? But there be some funk in Atlanta. Breath and Body, man. Breath
For
and
sure.
Body. Yeah. That's something I need to remember is to like pack up like a little thing of mints, you know, for the show. Because that's the last thing I want to be doing is talking to somebody and having breath.
I'm super self-conscious about that. I've always got gum.
Oh, God.
This is the worst smell in the world.
Stevie, I will literally finance that to end up in a certain thumb stud booth.
This is what Q-Ball made down in his truck.
Okay.
Poop. It smells like unwashed butt.
Oh, that shit is hilarious.
Shorter canteen line. Someone's laying poop.
Man, where is it?
Stinks so bad too.
Yeah, I figure once we get to the venue, I probably won't see Shane again. He told me all he's going to do is just sit out in the lobby.
So just to let you know, Ryan, there is in between the two rooms, right? There's the hallway, and there's a little like alcove in between the doorway between the two. That's where we always would hang out because it's chill. It's out of the walking path. You can like set up we would drag a table in there and chairs.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So
so
nice,
cool.
like,
All right.
lamp
I'm
area.
all alone in the workshop warehouse before they're closing, and I just wanted to test one thing real quick, guys, for you. Damn it, SPD.
And then,
He still bought that pizza.
oh,
Let me buy you guys some pizza. It smells like poop.
see, here's the thing with that, Sharif. The private chat is the
That's
reason.
that's what Kyle sent me.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not me. That's what Kyle sent me.
oh no! That can't happen. Simply because you guys forget who sits at that booth with that man. That's you have to be careful because there's bystanders that can catch a stray and that won't take too kindly to it.
Yeah.
I'll explain that more later. You want tears? You've been dusted by the smooth criminal. Well, fellas, it is 3 a.m. Or not 3 a.m. It's 12:22, but it's past 3 a.m. for
here.
people. Yeah. So I'm going to call it an evening, a night. Did you see Sess on that format? No, I didn't. I did not see Kalari Customs or Steve Kalari or any. I didn't see either.
Wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. Wrap this up. Let's wrap this up.
Oh, Stevie, wait. Did you?
Cole is edging, and he doesn't want us to get offline before he finishes.
He's almost done.
You know what I was trying to find that I couldn't find was my interaction with Serge.
Yes.
And Ben. I can't find it. I know I got it somewhere, but that's where when I went up to Serge in front of Ben and was like, "You make the best slip jockey." Josh, I'm down for breakfast. Break my fast with you mofos on Sunday.
Get some eggs bennies.
Oh, that sounds good.
I went to Walmart and I found these sausage patties in the freezer section that supposedly taste like the McDonald's ones, and I really like those.
Hold on.
And
Did you say sausage panties?
Yes, I said sausage panties.
Okay.
In the freezer section. And they taste just like the sausage panties you get at McDonald's.
Bit odd, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yes.
Kyle.
The way he does puzzles.
I showed the Ethan Roads parking before, right?
Show it again.
I don't think I've seen the parking one.
Oh man, I don't know where that picture would be.
I figured you were.
What happens if I type in?
Oh wait, was it on the trail?
Lake Stevens.
Yep. Yeah, I got some sausage in my panties for you. Kyle wears panties.
Yes, in the quite obvious angled in parking. Ethan just backs right in.
Completely the opposite angle. Ethan ruined
we came out from Brex and we're like, "Why'd you park like that?" And he's like, "What?" We're like, everyone is clearly at an angle, Ethan. And he's like, "I didn't see the lines." Right. Right. Josh, did you ever? I don't know if you got to meet Ethan or not.
These babies right here.
Oh, them are the sausage panties?
They are. Why is it gray? Them's delicious.
And so what are you going to do with those?
I made a sausage and egg and cheese sandwich.
Nice. Do you scramble the egg? Or do you over easy it, over medium? How do you make your egg?
That depends.
Oh my God, what is that?
Ha! He did it.
One suck Team Stevie.
Oh yes.
Oh my God.
Lava's child. In a world of suck, you beguiled. One such
Oh my
great
God.
your fiery dance. A monster born of molten advance.
Wait, don't read anymore though. You got to get people to go to the site to read it. If you want the rest of that poem, you go. Drop a link.
I've been hearing my phone vibrate. Is that what's been going on?
He literally.
Oh my goodness. Man. That is hilarious.
That is awesome.
So if you guys go to the description of this video, you will see I wasn't going to necessarily announce it, but now the description leads with, I'm not joking, it's already done. This is the official sponsor of Late Night with SaidFaction, and you will see Lungbone apparel in the very first thing that you'll see.
But see, Cole, that says Team Stevie. So now we need a Team Shane.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. That is freaking awesome.
I need to look at this breakfast that Scott's going to be having.
So you'll see. Check out the official sponsor of Late Night with SaidFaction. Oh, that is...
Dang, Scott, they got some good prices.
Fold it like a chair. Nah, bro. No, bro.
You got to get the clogger.
Yeah, I'm talking to Shane, and he's like, it's funny that you are this confident. He's like, it's cute.
Cute.
Oh.
Shane's talking a big talk, but he's gonna choke.
Wow. I mean, I concur. I concur. I'm gonna pull up. I must break you.
I will fold him like a chair.
Nah, man. Shane's gonna be out there chopping wood and drinking raw eggs and running in the snow to train, and I'm just gonna show up a physical specimen.
Shane's gonna be that chick at the Olympics that had the eye gear and the high-tech gun. You're just gonna be that casual Turkish dude, hand in the pocket.
Yeah.
Please, somebody Photoshop Stevie's face on that guy. Hashtag one suck challenge.
And turn the pistol into a yoo-hoo. Hand in the pocket.
Yes.
Bucks.
Or not, or don't do that.
No, do that.
No, please
Do
do.
that.
You guys really have better things to do with your life.
No, it's happening. It's very fast. It'll be on here before we get off here.
I need that. I need that meme.
Oh, that might be the best. Oh, Shane is a better swallower than I am a sucker.
Oh my god.
These things just write themselves, people.
Sometimes we say we're gonna end it, but then the live just gets so much better in those last few minutes.
We never did the Yako giveaway.
Oh no, he's throwing it in with the ABW.
Oh.
Well, does that mean that Ed gets it, or does Matty get it?
Up to Ed, I guess.
I would say, I don't know.
I mean,
Ed
no, what
has-
do you say? Do you get it, Matty, or does Ed get it?
I would say Ed.
Oh, that's very redeeming of you. Well, all right, folks. Another fantastical time with you mofos.
Oh,
Ryan, that was super awesome of you, dude, to give back like you did.
I said Ed.
Yeah. Seriously, dude, that's super awesome of you. You guys be on the lookout also for the. I told Shane I would help him make an Instagram post about the thug that he will be auctioning off.
Scott, you made me hungry.
It's not an auction, it's a raffle. $20 spots for a thug to be donated to James. And yeah, shout out to Lungbone for man, my entire wardrobe at this point is gonna end up being Lungbone apparel.
That's what Shane said.
I still have to get the said volcano or the said yeah, I already got like 4. But
And shout out to Lungbone if you guys haven't snagged your Gideon yet, go get one.
Oh yeah, lots of awesome pictures. Javon just dropped a video on it as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shout out to the Gideon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Super proud of
Sharif, congratulations on your new Harsey.
Yes.
Maddie, may the mustard keep on a rolling on in.
This mustard's delicious.
Look, he already had it in his hand too. He hadn't let go of it all night.
You've got
That's right.
to on that now.
Whoever's my guardian mustard angel, thank you.
Oh, Nana knife.
I hope he's making money off these.
I hope even if it's just a couple bucks. I hope I absolutely, positively, 100%. Hope even if you did have to raise it a couple more bucks for you to make a couple on there, I hope you are.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not trying to just take the money, you F.
Exactly. I had no idea that was going on. Cole, fucking take some money, bitch.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
I hope he is. I don't know. I hope he is. Because
I do. I don't on Shane's. How come you don't on Shane's?
oh, okay. Because he doesn't feel good about it making it in the first place.
The shame.
Just say Donka. Shane.
But we need a Team Shane shirt as well.
Yeah.
But the description for the Stevie one is amazing. So everyone go read it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, mofos, for hanging out. Let's see. As always, head on over to knifetubeschedule.com for all your knife tube related content. You know, I sat in on Patty's live stream for a little bit yesterday. While I was at the airport, Patty's Potato Peelers was live. I stopped in over there for a little bit. But you got Loot 10 Text tomorrow. You got, I think Ron Crow does something on Saturdays now.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got SKL as always. And then Sunday you got Zach stuff. And then you'll have Edgy American also. And I don't know if that's going to be a regular thing with you going up on there also as your time allows, Ryan. But it's been nice seeing you on there with Chain
I enjoy being on there.
and Coil. If you guys are not busy later, I will bring in a father and daughter team that make knives. Yeesh, I'm not sure you want to invite this crowd over there. But that's good to know, Gareth.
What does that say?
That's on EDC with BDB. EBD.
Oh wait,
Right? The
I clicked the wrong
cripple.
one. There. What does that say? Read it out loud. Read it out loud. What does it say? Stevie wants to end it, so hurry up. So, do you got anything to say to Shane?
Oh, shit.
What did you just say?
What?
What are you talking about?
What did you just say?
What?
What did he say?
What are you talking about?
Go away now.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he said, "I'll see you in hell."
That's what I heard.
But
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Said Stevie. What's up, everybody?
I forgot I made that.
what was that? That was like a super.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Said Stevie. What's up, everybody?
You need a cape that like billows in the wind.
Do you not know Joe Hendry?
No, I don't know what that was. That's like a superhero's entrance, right out of the mini bucket.
It's Joe Hendry.
I know you're the hero we need, not the one we deserve.
All right, mofos. Thanks everyone for hanging out. And until the next one,
Night.
have a good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
What are you talking about?